Alrighty, everyone. DSP's Black Friday Marathon for 2025 rolls on. So far, we've had an awesome hangout session. We played a couple of games that seemed pretty interesting, and I wolfed down some Thanksgiving leftovers. But now, it's about time to do what everyone does on Black Friday, spend a lot of money. I mean, that's what the day is for, is it not? So, what we're about to do is look at quite a lot of different things. And we're going to see if what kind of deals I can find. If there's good savings today or not, I don't know. We're going to see. You would think it's Black Friday, supposed to be the biggest deal day of the year. So you would think if I buy stuff today, I should save a lot of money. Okay? Let's find out. All right? First things first, what I want to do today is I absolutely want to get a new gamepad. All right? And if you're wondering why, this here is the gamepad that I'm using 90% of the time when I'm playing games. The only times that I wouldn't use this pad is if I'm on the Switch. So obviously I'm using the Joy-Cons, or if I'm playing like Call of Duty, then I'm using my mouse and keyboard here. But outside of those two times, this pad has been used in the last year for almost every single game that I have played. Now, there's pros and cons to the Xbox Elite 2 gamepad. Notably, I really like the grip. It's a rubberized grip, and it doesn't make your hands sweaty when you're playing a game. I like that the thumbsticks are interchangeable. I've actually swapped these in and out during the course of the year for different playthroughs. Like I played Gears of War Remastered recently, and I swapped the thumbsticks back to old Xbox 360 thumbsticks. That was super fun, okay? But in general, the pad is good. The one thing that I hate about this gamepad, these face buttons, okay? These, what are you, X, Y, A, B? They are of an incredibly hard, smooth plastic. You can see they're transparent. They're actually transparent plastic, those face buttons. Because of that, if you are going to play a game where you have to do intense amount of button presses, timed button presses, tense button presses, those buttons hurt your finger. Now, for most modern games, you would never need that. Most modern games don't need that level of intense pressing of the button over and over. But there's one game recently that I just played that absolutely this controller actually annoyed me for. And the name of that game is Hollow Knight Silksong. Okay? The best Metroidvania game I've ever played. Also, by far, the most challenging Metroidvania game I've ever played. It's got intense combat, platforming, all kinds of stuff. And you have to constantly be hitting this sucker right here, this A button. You got to be jumping all the time. Make no exaggeration out of this. I played that game, did all the content, including all of Secret Act 3, beat every super boss, did it all. That button hurt my finger so bad, I have a callus on that. Do you see it? See this bump? That's not my bone. That's a callus. That was not there before I started playing Hollow Knight Silksong. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to get a new controller that, number one, probably will have a good or better response rate than possibly this controller. All right? This one is good, but I had the feeling that there's better ones out there. That's number one. Number two, I am hoping to get a controller that has nice face buttons. I don't want a controller that has these rock hard, transparent plastic face buttons and kills my finger. Now, I'm well aware, excuse me, that there is quite a lot of competition out there, and that controllers can range in price from as low as like $20 all the way up to like $300, depending on which one you get. In truth, I don't care about most of the premium features. I don't need crazy RGBs. I don't need 700 button presets that you swap between. I don't need these weird trigger things on the back of the controller where you can attach things like paddles and you can mess with them. I don't need any of that. I just want a controller that has good battery life, that is not going to kill my fingers when I play with it, that has a good grip, and, of course, has a good response time. Okay? So someone actually referred me to this website. Okay? If you want to take a look at it together, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. This website here is a website. Oh, I can put my leaderboard back on top now. is a leaderboard, is a website where they rate the technical performance of controllers against each other. And you'll actually see the 3 different ratings. One is wired with USB, one is wireless with an adapter, and one is if you use Bluetooth. So I am literally never going to use Bluetooth ever. Not once. I will always use the USB adapter. As you can see, the Bluetooth adds significant input delay. Just look at that one. Thunder Robot G80 Ultra. Wired is 6, which is great. Okay. Wireless USB adapter that it comes with, 14. Bluetooth, 21. Yikes. What a difference. Okay. So this website basically lists all these different responses. Weird enough, take a look at the Sony DualSense. This one would probably throw you for a loop. The Sony DualSense has better response time when you use it wirelessly than when you use it wired. That's bizarre. That's really bizarre. But okay. Anyway, so taking a look at all of these, all right, take a look at some of the companies. The Fly Digi Vader. I've actually heard that the Vader controllers are pretty good. Razer is most definitely one of the companies that is well known for, controllers and or accessories, right? So you got different Razers listed there. The Razer Raiju, the Razer Wolverine. You've got the Void PS4 Firebird. I don't think we're going to be getting that because that's for PS4, right? Look, they even have my old fighting game joystick. The Hori Fighting Stick Alpha, okay, is on here. So this is a great repository of information about these controllers. You guys were referencing in the chat 8-Bit Do or 8-Bit Do, however you say it. They have those, all right? That's on there. So I guess the question is, what on earth should I consider and what should I do? Everyone seems to have a different opinion about these controllers, like which is the best, which is the worst, okay? I'm just going to ask you guys, okay, in the chat first, before we even look, what controllers do you guys use? Do you have any recommendations for a controller? 8-Bit Do Ultimate 2. Is it all one word? Okay. Even among the 8-Bit Do's, there's a bunch of different ones. We already said we don't want Bluetooth. We've already established that. There is a wireless ultimate. There's a 2C wireless ultimate. That one appears to be worse. If you take a look at the response times, although there's different factors. Take a look at this. There's button latency and there's stick latency. So the Ultimate 2 is 2.81 wired, 3.95 button latency, wireless. But if you compare that to the 2C, the 2C is much slower. But that's just the buttons. Now, if you compare the sticks, actually, the 8-Bit Do Ultimate 2 is 7 and 8 for the sticks, while the 2C is 3 and 6. So the sticks are better on this one. The buttons are better on this one. What the shit? Seriously. What the hell's up with that? That's stupid. Looks like you don't want Ultimate 2 4G. That's not very good unless it's plugged in. Same thing here. So I would say if we're going to get an 8-Bit Do, it has to be between these two. Okay, definitely between these two here. Looks like is what I would want to go for. Oh, I prefer thumbsticks just like this. I prefer the thumbsticks offset. I've always said I prefer the Xbox controller layout to the PlayStation controller layout. I really do like the offset thumbsticks, and I want to stick with that. Okay? So there you go. Now, So I would say if I was going to get these two, it would be one of these. I'm curious, what's the pricing on that right now? Okay. So forget sponsored links. Let's just go to the real. Nope, that's the Bluetooth. We don't want that one. Okay. So this is 8-bit Do Ultimate 2 or 8-bit Do Ultimate 2 wireless. Here it is. So this is the standard one. That's $47.99. We don't want the Bluetooth. I don't care about the Bluetooth. Where is the 2C? Is this seriously just a different color? It is. It's the same exact controller, but it's some new color scheme. What even is that? Ever Evernight? Yeah, I don't even know what color that's supposed to be. That's weird. They also have a yellow, and that's $70 for the yellow. I don't know what the difference is. Oh my God, there's so many. This is confusing because there's too many now. Here's the 2C. Why is the 2C so much cheaper? Why is it only $24? That's confusing. Yeah, the 2C is cheap. Is the 2C for the Switch 2? It says Switch 2. Maybe the 2C is for the Switch 2, and the Ultimate 2 is for PC. Maybe that's the difference? Yeah, I think so. But I don't want one that looks like that. Wu Chang, no one played that game. I don't want that crap. Transparent green is kind of nice, but this isn't it, is it? This is Xbox One. What the fuck? That's not it. So really, let me just go right to the top. This is it up here, right? This is it. So this controller is, here it is. It's basically $47, $48. Okay. So there you go. 48 bucks for that one. Now, someone just said something about some Razer. What was the other one you said? Razer Wolverine V Pro. I think that was on the main page here, actually, but no results. Wait a minute. Let's just type in Razer Wolverine. Okay. V3 Pro. This must be it. Why are there two different ones? Whoa. Look at that difference. This one is 4 and 10. This one is 1 and 1? Holy shit, that's insanely good. That's ridiculously good. So Razer Wolverine V3 Pro 8K PC. Holy shit, is $200. Oh man, $200. Damn. Damn, that's expensive. That might be the most expensive one. Like, here's the standard V3, and here's the V3 Pro, and here's the V3 Pro 8K. Whoa, man. But that's like best in class, right? Like that is, I mean, you saw the response time 1.8, both on wired and on wireless dongle. Like that's like the best of the best, is it not? Hold on. What kind of grip and stuff does it have? Okay, it does have a rubberized grip. That's what I was going to ask. Does it have like a rubberized grip? And it does. Thank you, Your Future Stepdad. Good to see you. Your Future Stepdad just gifted a sub on Kick. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, we just looked at the 8-bit dough and saw that, it does switch as well. Right. Excuse me. Whew. So let's take a look here. Swappable thumbstick caps. Lightest wireless esports controller. So it's very light, apparently. 4 mouse click back buttons and 2 claw grip bumpers. I don't know if I'll ever use those. Razer Pro Hyper triggers. Okay, this is what I was going to ask. Razer Mecha Tactile PBT action buttons and an 8-way floating D-pad. Ultra fast actuations with tactile feedback. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like, what kind of buttons are those? Can you really even tell by looking at it? They look better than these. These, like I said, they're hard, transparent plastic. Those, at the very least, look like they're a different kind of material. Well, it's hard to read, looking at that. Hmm. There's a non 8K version. This is about as good for 150. Yeah, we're looking at that. It was right here. This one? That's the non 8K version. The difference is that adds 3 milliseconds of response time, both to wired and to wireless. Take a look at the website. Here it is. This is the V3 Pro, which is 4 and 10. Okay. Here's the V3 Pro 8K, 1 and 1, which is insane. And look at this stick latency. Though, now, if I'm going to get this one, I'm getting the 8K. Look at the insane difference in response times. 13 and 32 versus 2 and 2. That's wild, right? That's absolutely wild. So I would say this is definitely a consideration. Even though it's $200, it's really good. Now, someone has said there's a PDP Victrix or something. So here's the Victrix controllers. There's only 3. The BFG Reloaded, the Pro BFG Reloaded, and the Pro BFG. Which one were you saying? The BFG Pro. So this one. Honestly, take a look at those response times. First off, wait a minute. What the heck is that? Why does it have those buttons like that? What the? Oh, the response times are terrible. Take a look. Take a look at the response times. They're not good. Look at that. Oh, those are bad response times. Seriously? How much is this? Victrix Pro PFG. How much does this cost? What? Why is it $180 if the response time is so poor? By the way, Golden Nobles, thank you for being a member for 14 months. I appreciate that. He says, love you, Phil. Good to see you, man. And then your future stepdad just gifted a second sub on Kick. Thank you. Your future stepdad. Thank you so much. Okay. Turtle Beach is an overpriced brand. That's why. Ah. Let's take a look at this one. This seems to be the best one of these, right? Victrix Pro BFG Reloaded. Yeah. This has the Hall effect. Hall effect thumbsticks and triggers. I don't know about this one. Oh, look. Look at that. Wait a minute. Take a look at this. It comes with customizable, you can actually turn it into a fight pad. It comes with the accessory to turn it into a fighting game pad if you want to. I don't think you have to, but and look, and it has the different thumbsticks as well. So that I think is the advantage of this pad. It's fully customizable and comes with all the accessories. Yeah. That's why it's as much as it is. That's why it's expensive. Because you could turn it into a pad for any kind of game. To be honest, I'm not looking for that. If I'm going to play a fighting game, I'm going to use my Victrix Pro joystick. I'm not going to use the pad. So honestly, I think that's going to eliminate the Victrix from the running. Now, what was the other one? You said a Vader? So, looking at the Vaders, the Vader 5 Pro looks like it has some pretty good response time. So, Vader 5 Pro. Whoa, that one's really cheap. So wait a minute, what's the difference between this and this? Apex 5? Why is this one so much more expensive? That's confusing. Why is that one so much more expensive? Because of the battery? Because it has LCDs? And an RGB light bar? Let's try the Apex 5. This one is 3334. 3425. It's kind of a trade-off. It's kind of a trade-off. I don't understand why that one's so much more expensive. That doesn't seem to make sense, right? It doesn't. So, man, honestly, I think I might be going for this one. Because, I mean, the 8-bit dough is nice, and the fact that it works with the Switch 2 is cool, too. Like, maybe I would get this just as a Switch 2 controller, but I've been having no issue with my Joy-Cons recently. So, should I care? You know what I'm saying? Like, should I actually care about that factor or not? I'm using the Joy-Cons, and I'm not having any issue at all. So should it even be a concern? I don't know. Shout out to K Styles, 54 months as an Ultra member. Thank you so much, K Styles, for your long support of the channel. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, K Styles. Also, see here. Okay. Nobody cares. A troll. Get the fuck out of here, troll. Okay. All right. Um, so, man, I don't know. I guess Razer seems like that's what I'm going for, right? So now other people are making a point. They're saying, wait for the Steam controller. Well, number one, yeah, I'm interested in it, but we don't know when it's coming out. We don't know the pricing. We don't know anything about it. I would like it, but I could just buy it later. Okay, I could. I could just buy it later. GameSir G7 Pro has the same type of plastic shell, but the buttons are the issue. All right, well, forget that then. What's it called? GameSir G7? GameSir G7 Pro 2 and 5, 2 and 13. 1 and 1, 2 and 2. Yeah, this is the best. It's the best response time. Hands down, this one has the best response time. It's got a rubberized grip that I want. I think this is what I want. Yeah. I think we're going for it. I think we're going to go for this Razer. That's the controller I'm going to get. I think so. Okay. All right. So I haven't added anything to the cart. I want to see what happens if I add to cart. I just want to make sure it doesn't like do anything. Let's see. Add to cart. That pops up there. I click on cart. I just want to make sure it's safe to click on and not. I don't want to have it show anything, that it shouldn't show. Okay. All right. One down. We're definitely going to do it. I'm getting it. That's the controller I'm getting today. Okay. So one down. Okay. So up next. Ready? One down, and now on to the next. Okay. By the way, attendance has gone back up because we're shopping. Cool. Thank you guys who are here to chill with me. I appreciate all you being here and on Black Friday as we do some shopping together. This is going to be great. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now, you guys you're confusing me. Sorry. I was reading what people were saying. I got confused for a second there. Okay. All right. So victory there. Up next, as you can see, what I want to do, I want to get, what are you talking about? Address exposed. I've got doxed 100 years ago. Everyone knows my address. It's on the internet 5,000 times. I don't care. Okay. I want to get a new Lego build. All right. Lego builds that I did this year have been pretty interesting. I started off with just like a little succulent plant build, and that was fun to do. Then we actually did a Minecraft build during a marathon. And then we did the piranha plant, and that was cool. And it worked out in a couple of my backgrounds. My most recent Lego build was this guy right here, the Game Boy, which looks just like a classic Game Boy. And it actually looked really good in my background all month long. Okay. So what I want to do now is I want to get another Lego that we can build together. And there's been all kinds of ideas about what Lego I should get. Okay. There have been like tons of ideas. And I've talked with different people about different ones. There's one particular one I would like to do. Now, I don't know how viable it would be. I don't know if you guys would like this one or not. Okay. So if you're wondering how it works, I build them together on this setup right here. I build them and we do them on this mat. And sometimes it takes multiple nights. But what's cool is that we interact, we hang out, we talk and chill while I do it. So it ends up being a really chill night stream while I'm building the Lego and also interacting with the audience. And then, excuse me, it ends up becoming part of the background, which is really nice. All right. So let's see. First of all, let's take your guys' suggestions. What do you think would be pretty cool? Jason, what about Soundwave? Do they have a Lego Soundwave? They do. Oh, look at that. Oh, actually, they don't. That's Icons. It's not Lego. Brick Smacks. So they really don't have. Wait. No, that is Lego. Interesting. Wow, there are various different price points. I guess it's probably dependent on how many pieces. Because Bumblebee is only 72. Optimus Prime is 157. And Soundwave is 190. You know why? He's out of print. You see that? When you see a price on Amazon like that, and basically it's like 98 and it's a weird number, that's out of print. It means they don't actively sell it anymore. And you're probably buying it from someone who has back stock, but it's gone. Like it's not an active listing anymore. That's also why, as you can see, they don't even offer it on Amazon Prime. Really? Well, no, I take it back. I guess they do, but it takes longer because you're buying it from another seller. You're not actually buying it from like Amazon itself. So sadly, this one probably it's overpriced. Like more than likely, this is probably like $100, but because it's out of print, no one can get it. It's probably 190. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Optimus Prime's cool. You know, I don't know if you guys are into Transformers. I was when I was a kid. I haven't been into Transformers for a while. There's a different Soundwave that's not Lego, and it's literally $36. Oh, no, that's the light kit. This is the actual Lego, I guess. Blockies. Blockies. What a stupid name. And the light kit you put inside of it, and it makes it glow. Okay. Whoa, I wasn't even paying attention. Let's see here. It looks like Bandit 11 has gifted 20 memberships to the community. Thank you so much to Bandit. So honestly, you're second because Bandit already gifted 20. This is a second 20. So you're at 40. We do have Jack with no sack did 50 earlier. So you're almost on the leaderboard, but not yet. What happened? There you go. Anyway, what is going on Kick right now? What is what you guys trolling? You're all saying dumb shit. Could you shut up? If you're gonna say dumb stuff, just get banned. Like, I'm trying to pay attention. You guys are saying stuff. It's distracting me. Being stupid. Okay. So thank you so much for 20 memberships. That's $60 of support. We're up to $925 of support and climbing today. Thank you so very much, Bandit 11. You're awesome, man. And then we had a $2 super chat from Mircea Boangiu. I'm sorry, I really can't say your name. $2 super chat is the Millennium Falcon. Well, we've looked at that before. That thing is insane. I don't think there's any way that I would complete that. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. The Lego Millennium Falcon. Well, wait a minute. It's small? I thought it was huge. I guess not. This one's only $67. Oh, I thought it was like giant. It's not at all. Okay. Excuse me. How many pieces? 921 pieces. That's cool, I guess. That's not bad. The ones that I've done have been around, I want to say 700 pieces. So it's only a few more pieces than the one that I would do. The Star Destroyer. Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't the Millennium Falcon. It was the Star Destroyer. That one's much larger. How many pieces is the Star Destroyer? Why doesn't it say? 1,555 pieces. Yeah. So it's over a foot long. It's like this high. It's huge. It's like very large. The Star Destroyer. But that's not even the biggest one. This is the biggest one. Yeah. Oh, they don't even have it anymore. The only thing they don't have the Death Star anymore. They used to have the Death Star. I guess it's sold out. Oops. The Death Star is insanely huge. Let me put it into perspective. The Death Star, Lego Death Star is so huge. The lighting set for the Lego Death Star is $111. The lighting, not the set. The lighting for the set is $111. That's insanity. Okay? So, yeah, I don't think I'll be getting the Death Star anytime soon. I would consider the Millennium Falcon, although admittedly, I don't know how well that would fit into my set. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it would be that big of a fit for my content to do Star Wars. Lego Pokemon? Are you sure it's Lego? Because didn't Lego just get Pokemon? I feel like they just got, see? Yeah, this is Mega. Mega had Pokemon for the longest time, and now Lego just got it. So there is no Lego Pokemon yet. That's going to be later. These are the mega sets. It's the competitor. If you didn't care, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing a Lego Pikachu or something, but it's not Lego. It's Mega. It's the other company. Look at that. Those aren't bad. Oh my god, they have a Diglett. I mean, it's only 350 pieces. The Lego Mega Diglett. Yeah, that's cool. All right, what else? Yeah, like Lego Mario, Lego Bowser. Let's just type in Lego Mario, okay? So this kind of stuff I'm not interested in. This is just like a small Mario, and he ain't gonna look so good. Okay, folks. This is the one that I want. I'm not gonna lie. We don't have to get it, but this is the one that I want. This is so cool to me. It's the sprites from Super Mario World, my favorite platforming game of all time. And to show you why I want this one, first of all, look how huge it is. That would be perfect for my background right here. It would take up like a side of my background. Okay. So that's number one. Are you ready for this? Look at this. Look at this. It moves. It actually walks. It has a handle. And when you rotate the handle, the sprites move as if it's in the game. So you can go like this and show movement in how cool is that? It simulates the game. That's why I think it's one of the better Legos I've ever seen. Like the build is such a unique build because it does that. Yeah, look, you can make Yoshi's tongue pop in and out. How cool is that? So I mean, this is the one I want. This isn't what we have to get. How many pieces is it, by the way? Uh, does it not say? Oh, 1,215. So this would likely take 2 to 3 streams to complete. Just to forewarn everyone, this would be like a project that we would likely do over the course of like a month. Like maybe one night stream a week, we build more of Mario and Yoshi, and then by the end of the month, we would have it completed and we could have it for the background. Okay. So this is one this is what I'm interested in, but there's others as well that I was interested in. For example, not to say that this one's huge or anything, because it's not. It's pretty small, but it's a simulated Street Fighter cabinet, which is kind of neat. I like the idea. It's 1,000 pieces, but it's not Lego. It's a competitor. So it's actually insanely cheap because of that. I don't know if you guys would be interested in like a little bootleg Street Fighter cabinet in the background. That'd be kind of cool. Now, there's also an insanely cool, let me show you this one. Look at this thing. Lego Pac-Man cabinet. Look at this. This is this is out of control, is what this is. You got Pac-Man and the ghosts on top. You've got an actual simulated Pac-Man cabinet, okay? And it has, so I don't know if it's a crank or a button. It's a crank. When you crank it, all of the characters move through the maze like it's a real Pac-Man game. How insane is that? That's like wildly over the top crazy. And it looks amazing to me. It does. Okay, it even has it comes with a mini Pac-Man cabinet too. Look at that. See that? So I like it. It simulates the cabinet, even has a coin slot, right? Pretty cool. And obviously that'd be cool for the background as well. The only thing that turns me off is, if it says it here, where is it? It's supposed to say it. I know I've seen it already. Look, she's building it, see? the hell? It even has a simulated scoreboard. How crazy is that? Where the hell is it? Why can't I find it? I want to see how many pieces it is. And it's not listing how many pieces it is anywhere. I'm almost positive it's a ridiculous amount of pieces. And it would take us so long to build, it might not even be fun. Oh, here it is. You ready? Oh my God. Look. 2,651 pieces. So, no lie, this could take like over a month to build. Like some of the builds that I've done have like the piranha plant, right? That build was over 700 pieces. That took, I think, 2 weeks. This Game Boy we did in one night, but it took almost 3 hours. And this one, I want to say, was only like 500 or 600 pieces. So you're talking 4 times as long. I mean, it would take so long to build, man. You know? What do you guys think? I like the idea, but this would be like such an investment of time. It's not even the money, it's the time. Do we really want to do an entire month of building a Pac-Man machine before we get it done? Yeah, Mario. A lot of people are saying just do the Mario then. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I like the Mario. Like the Mario is my favorite of all of these that we've looked at. This is just, it's so cool. Oh, by the way, can I confirm how many pieces was the Game Boy? Oh, it was only 421 pieces and it took us 3 hours. See? Can you imagine 6 times? It would be over 20 hours of building. At least with this one, this might be at most maybe 3 streams to do it. What do you guys think? Are you down for Mario? Ghost says at least check out Ghostbusters too. All right, let's look at Ghostbusters quickly. Ooh, oh my God. It got worse. $419. How many pieces is this? How many pieces for the Ecto 1? Where is it? It doesn't say. From 2021. It doesn't say how many pieces. What? Why don't they just say easily how many pieces it is right up front? Why do they make you look and search for it? Why are they hiding that information? This is stupid. How many pieces is the Ecto 1? It looks amazing, but also looks like it would be like 5 zillion pieces. Feature and specs on the right. Nope. Wrong. Have a good night, Cabal. Thanks for chilling, man. 2,352 pieces. So it's on par with the Pac-Man. Yeah. Also, I have no clue why on earth it's $400. That makes me feel like it's because it's rare. It really does. It makes me feel like it's a rare thing, and that's why they're charging that much. Like it's already out of print, and you can't really get it. All right. Well, I think we're gonna go for Mario. I think so. What do you guys think? I love this one. This is like right up my alley. Yoshi's mouth can open, his tongue comes out. You wind the crank, the thing moves. This could be multiple fun, chill streams together. All right. All right, cool. Done. All right, add to cart. 2 down. Let me take a look at my cart now. Okay, cool. Let me close these off now. Okay. So we're getting there. So far, we figured out the controller and we figured out the Lego build that I'll be doing next. All right. That sounds good. Sounds good to me. Okay. Excellent. Now, I think it's time for a shot. I think this call, because we just spent an hour and we figured that stuff out already. I think it's time for a celebratory shot. And then we decide, do we want to continue to shop or do we want to do gaming? It's up to you. I'll do whatever you guys want to do. Okay. But I think it's time for another shot. And thank you guys. Attendance is actually great now. Attendance has increased since we started shopping, which is excellent. So thank you guys for coming by and hanging out with me here today on Black Friday. I appreciate you all chilling. I think it's time for another shot of good old Black Label. What do you think? All right. DSP buys it. Shots and shopping. Okay. Seattle's best. I'll drink a beer with you. Yes, everyone, again, if you're drinking with me, it's time for another shot. Go shopping for gamer clothes. If you haven't noticed, I don't really wear gamer clothes. Just saying. Okay. All right, here we go. Thank you all once again for a great marathon. We still have several hours to come. Salute everyone. Good cheer, great times, and fun. Thank you. Mm, nice and smooth. Tiny bit left. Okay. Very good. Clean off the glass so it doesn't dribble on my setup. Here we go. Okay. Now, so controller locked in. Lego set locked in. What's next? Do you guys want me to play some games or do you want me to continue shopping? If we're going to play games, we have some options. We have Call of Duty, Black Ops 7. We can attempt to play Mortal Kombat. I don't know if it's going to work, but they just added in a beta with multiplayer. Or if you guys had more suggestions, no, the entire chat is shopping, shopping, shop. I guess we're going to shop some more. Okay. All right. Since everyone wants to shop, I guess we're going to shop some more. Now, here's the thing. The two trickiest parts of what we're going to shop for have to come next because we have to find these components before we can get the next components. And you might say, well, what am I talking about? I need to get a desk and I need to get a chair. Without a desk or chair, it doesn't matter what monitors I buy. I don't have the setup for them. Like right now, I literally could not use a monitor here. It would be too close to me. I wouldn't be able to use mouse, keyboard, and monitor. It wouldn't work. And I don't have room on my current laptop desk for multiple monitors. Also, this laptop desk does not allow you to put arms on it. It's actually a weird edge. So even if I bought monitor arms and stuff, I can't even hook it onto this desk. Okay. So the desk is actually the linchpin of the entire setup that we want to do. So we have to find a good desk that I can put right here. My idea is a corner desk, not one of those because it was like L-shaped desk. I mean, I could get an L-shaped desk, but I think better than that would be an actual even corner desk. One half of the desk would be right here, and that would face this way. On that, I would attach my monitor and or monitors. I could either do an ultra-wide monitor or two singles, and I would have the stream chats and contributions and shout-outs on one screen, and then monitoring of the stream on the other screen, like OBS and YouTube, I would have here. So here and here, right next to each other. Then my camera would be higher than that, kind of filming over it, and I would have to find out the right spacing and everything to do that properly, okay? The other side of the desk would be right here. So if it is a corner desk, it would meet right here, and here I would have a nice high-end gaming monitor, likely on one of the monitor arms that you can move and adjust, right here. So I would be gaming this way, mouse and keyboard, or with gamepad. And then when I'm vlogging, I would turn over here. Now, the other thing is, If I have all of my monitors attached to these arms, then that means that when I'm gaming, I could take the monitor that has all the stream chats and everything on it, and I could move it over here. So now it's in front of me. Instead of me looking like this and turning like this and turning like this and turning like this, it would be right next to the monitor. I'd have the game here and the chat here. So I'd be able to look back and forth and do them all at once easily. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. But we've got to find a desk. And the thing is, I don't know much about desks. I don't. Someone sent me this, but I don't know if this is even going to be close to working. Okay? Someone did this earlier today on this very stream. Ready? Look at this. This is some kind of fancy schmancy high-end desk, Secret Lab Magnus Pro sit-to-stand metal desk with a magnetic ecosystem. The thing is, it's not the shape that I want. This is a lengthy desk, so this would probably go, like in my setup here, it would probably go, the desk would probably be from here to here. It would go right in front of me. Would that fit? Probably. But the problem with that is, all 3 monitors next to each other, how would that work? You know, I don't know that that would work at all because of the way that my setup works. And if it's lengthy out that way, it's going to block the door. I can't even get into the office. My door is right here. So if I don't have an L-shaped desk or a corner desk, if that desk goes all the way out that direction, it blocks the door and I can't get in. Now I'm wondering, what other desks does this company do? Oh, they don't do it. Yeah, take a look. They only do these 3. The Secret Lab Magnus Pro, the Magnus Evo, and the Magnus Metal. That's all they do. So I can't use this company. Okay? All right. Well, so it looks nice. It looks fancy, but it probably isn't going to fit what I'm looking for. Okay. Ooh. Well, we have some options popping up already. Interesting. We'll have to look at these. They're all Chinese. What a surprise. Okay. Okay, someone has a suggestion. Give me 1 second. It would be great if this would work. It's lagging badly. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, my laptop's lagging, then it was nonsense anyway, so it was a waste of time. So what's the suggestion? Vivo 71 by 71 corner electric desk? Let's see if they have that on Amazon. Vivo corner desk. Let's look together. This is what came up. I typed in Vivo. It did, oh, here it is. Electric corner desk. Ooh. Let's take a look. Black Friday deal. Okay. It does look like this end would be longer. This end would be shorter, which might actually be correct. That might be what I want. The left-hand side, yeah, I would want the left-hand side to be longer so I could have the one monitor monitoring the stream and all of that. And then, yeah, this might actually be exactly what I want. I wonder if it's any good. Oh, there's actually different versions. Look. There's totally different versions. There's a control panel? Look at this. Oh, there's even more versions. Oh my God, it's fully adjustable. Look at this sucker. The storage would elevate. Wow, this might be exactly what I'm looking for. It says the Wednesday. Wednesday is probably the earliest I could get it, from what I can see. Because it ships from Vivo. Yeah, see? So the earliest I could get this, it would show up on Wednesday. Okay. No, you say it's a stand-up desk, but no. It's a sit-to-stand desk. That means you can adjust the height. That means it is a sitting and standing desk. Okay? I guess, man, with this desk, the real question is, I don't know which one to get. There's so many options. You see, a dummy would just guess, but I came prepared today. That's right. Let's find out. You ready? So there's different options. There's 47 by 63. There's 55 by 63. And then there's the one that has storage. And then there's a 75 by 63, which is even longer. That's probably too long. And then an 84 by 63. So let's measure, okay? How much space realistically do I have for this desk right here? Realistically, okay? So 47, 55, 75, let's see. 47 would be this right here. This is 47. So that would mean the corner would end. Oh, actually, 47 is probably too small. 47 is too small. It would be, actually. Well, maybe it wouldn't. Hold on a second here. Because here's the problem. I can't block my door. Okay? So let's say it was 55. This would be 55. I just accidentally released it. Okay, that's 55, right? That would go right to about here. And that's about where this table is right now, actually, next to me. This table right here, is around at 55 inches, okay? And then that would mean it would stick out to about here. And that's realistic. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. That still, there's a little bit of give over there, a little bit of room where I would be able to get to the closet if I need be. It wouldn't be that bad. I'd be able to get in and out of the closet, I think. The 75, I don't think would be doable. I don't think I have 20 more inches of room. No. Nope. That's too long. That would be touching the closet door and would be longer than my current desk, which means I would not be able to get in and out of the office. So I would need the 55 incher. Yep, 55. Now the question is, I'm going to look at the full specs before I buy it, but do I want just the flat desk or do I want the one that has the added storage? Do you see the difference? So it's flat versus having this extra shelf of storage. Like, would I need that shelf realistically? I'm trying to think, like, what I would do, see how they've done it? How they've clipped this on with an arm? That's what I would do, but I would get a really good maneuverable arm. So if it's sitting on the edge, I could actually aim the monitor up or back and move it to exactly the distance I need. I wouldn't put it there, okay? I wouldn't do it like that. That's too stationary. I would want one of the bendable, actual aimable arms. And we looked at those. They're up here. We'll look at those in a second. Some suggestions that I got for the arms. Okay. I don't think I need the shelf. I don't think the shelf would do much. Like maybe I would cram something in there, but I don't realistically see myself getting too much use out of the shelf at all. Okay. So I like the idea. This is Vivo, right? Vivo corner desk. I like this. It's reasonably priced, but to be fair, taking a look at the pictures, I'm gonna be honest, it's fiberboard, right? It looks like a fiberboard desk to me. It will support heavy monitor setups. Okay. Okay. That's the one I want? Yeah, that's the one. That's the 55. Oh, excellent. Hold on a second. Let me measure this right now, okay? Oh, I measured it wrong. Oh, shit. Oh, hold on, guys. It's 55 deep. Oh, it's 55 deep. Okay, that's a little different. It's 63 wide. Okay. So 63 wide? Uh, oh, brother. I think it would be doable, but it's gonna be a little bit more of a squeeze. Like getting to it might be a chore. Getting, you know what I mean? Let me measure the 55 again. And by the way, 29, I want to test that too. 29 is the height. That's the minimum height. So the minimum height is literally only 2 inches taller than what I have now, but it's an adjustable height. That's a huge advantage. Okay. That's an absolutely huge advantage where I can have it a little higher or lower and adjust it if I need be. So with this one, the chair could be a different size. It doesn't really matter. The desk can adjust to the chair. That's a good thing. Yeah. Now, 55 inches. Hold on. Oh, God. Um, so what they're saying, yeah. Good thing it wouldn't be on this side. It would be the other side. 55 deep. Yeah, that's going to be a issue and a half. This table I have here is, well, there goes the turkey, is literally only 32 inches. So 55, we would have to, let's say if I did it from here, well, no, it would be doable. It's almost the same length as how it is now. Maybe I would have to push back this stand a little bit. I think it would fit. I do feel like it would fit. It would be a little bit tighter, but at the same time, it would. There you go. Oh, there he is. It would do everything that I want to do with it. So I feel like that would be fine. But I don't want to rush into this desk. Oh, great. Now my turkey won't sit here anymore. This is the last night for my turkey, too. I give up. Not going to sit. Son of a bitch. Well, forget it. You sit here. I'm not going to mess with that turkey anymore. He fell and now he won't go back on. Okay. So this is definitely a good option. It would be the 55 by 63 that I would get, and I would not get the storage. Okay. Yeah. So, um, is there any other, like, they call it a corner L-shaped desk? Like there's some other options, but they're probably all going to be very similar, I would think, you know? Like here's one. There's the Vivo. That one came right up as the best rated overall pick. Look at this one. Huanuo, 63 inch. Motor? What does that mean, motor? L-shaped desk. This one has smooth edges. It has like a built-in power hub or something. I mean, it's not a big deal, honestly. This one simulates wood, but it's not wood. It's not definitely not wood. They're all very similar size. No, this one's smaller. No, that one's it's the same size. That one's actually exactly the same size. Look. Well, I am starting to see some of the problems with these. The delivery. Look at the delivery for these is way out there. This one I don't want. This one's not adjustable. It looks like crap. That does not look good. That looks like it would be like not even, you know what I mean? Like it's loose and shit. Here we go. Now we're talking. $1,406 L-shaped computer desk. Yeah, a major problem of these is the delivery. Sweet Crispy. I always wanted a desk that was called the Sweet Crispy. What do you guys think? Go for the name, right? The good name. Stupid. The farmhouse L-shaped desk with drawers and storage. I don't need the drawers or storage. Hmm. This is weird because they call it an L-shaped desk, standing desk, but it doesn't. Oh, it's standing only. Never mind then. Like if this one, if you could put this on the other side, maybe. No, I don't think so. I need to put the mouse and keyboard there. For what I'm seeing, the Vivo might be the best one. The Vivo might be the best option. They're all the same. They're all 63 by 55. You notice that? They're all almost exactly the same. Ooh, don't want that. Nope, don't want that. See, that's too short. You can't do what I want to do. That's too stubby. I need a whole full right-hand side to do what I want to do. These are too stubby. Yep. I need to be fully on my side so I can put down mouse, keyboard, and monitor there. Hmm. I mean, it's funny. The Vivo was the first one we looked at. It might be the best one. Here's one, Marseille. I guess we'll look at the Marseille as well. Oh, they don't have G tracing anymore. Come on, bro. It's carbon fiber. They don't have carbon fiber in stock? Come on. No carbon fiber? Here's a different Vivo. It's a more equal. It's 47 by 47. It's completely equal. You know what? We'll look at that one too, just for the sake of comparison. 47 by 4. Maybe that's better, actually. Oh, you know what? That might be the better option. It's completely even. That way, one half is here, one half is here. That's the middle, and it might actually fit perfectly, actually. We'll look at that one too. The fluted desk. I love the fluted design. Okay, so Marseille, I mean, this looks incredibly similar to what we were just looking at, the Vivo. Let's go to the Vivo again. Where did it go? Shit, where did it go? I said corner office, Vivo. I typed in Vivo. There it was, this one, right? No, that's not it. Here it is. They're pretty much identical, right? Pretty much. Does this have the height adjustment too? Spacious workstation. Same dimensions. Yep, same dimensions.
スピニングバードキック
I don't give a crap about an electrical outlet built into the thing. That's kind of silly. Black or brown? No, these don't even come for like 2 weeks. So forget Marseille. This one has all different colors. Like that's wood. The black one comes Wednesday. Is it? It is. It's still height adjustable, just like the other one. Yeah, this might be what I want, because one side, I would have the keyboard, mouse, and I would have the arm that would have the monitor there. On the other side, I would have the keyboard, mouse, and I would have the 2 monitors. Or the one wide monitor. One or the other. Yeah. So, I think, man, this is a tough decision. Like, if I was going to get one or the other, what's the better option here? Like, this one absolutely will fit. This is, let's look at the by the way, I'm going to shout out these super chats in a second. Where is the actual dimensions? Here we go. Okay, that's what I needed. It's 47, 47. Okay. $47. That'd be like, yeah. That's exactly not what I have now. 47. Actually, from this desk to over here with a little bit extra, that's 47. And then 47D. Yeah. Yeah, this might be what I go for, right? Yeah. I think this is the one, because I think this one, it's just a little bit too much on this side. That, number one, I might not use, and number two, it might go too far into my closet. The actual, this one, yeah, the actual just perfect corner might be what I need. And I mean, the only concern I have is, do you think this thing can hold 3 monitors? I hope so. Does it have a weight? The reviews are great, apparently. Does it have a weight limit? It has an electric motor. Yeah. That's good. It has an electric. Oh, 154 pounds of support. Do you think 3 computer monitors would be over 150 pounds? No. No way. Computer monitor, I mean, on average today is what, like 10 pounds? They're light as shit now, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That'll hold it. Yeah. Well, it's funny because you guys are saying, well, at that price, it must be junk. Yeah, but you have to understand something. This isn't for an actual designer office where you're going in, you need hard oak and wood and shit. It's just for utility for me every day. Right now, I use a fiberboard one here, and I have a laptop desk here that actually has like solid, sturdy steel bottom, which it looks like they're saying this has. So I don't know, man. What do you have any other suggestions? We just looked at all the corner desks. None of them look very good. I think this might be the best option. Unless there's like here. Oh, here we go. No, see, that's definitely not what I need. Oh, here we are, $799. Perfect. This is what I needed. Here, we'll look at this one. $799. Sorry. I spoke too soon. Burmax. This is the thing, like, they all look the same. They all look exactly the same. Every one of these. They look like they're the same desk because they're probably all made by the same Chinese company in the same Chinese factory. They're all the same exact desk. Oh, here we go. $640. The Eureka Ergonomic. We'll look at that one too. Why not? Red Lemon. Here's another Eureka. Like, this would be perfect, honestly, because I could put a keyboard mouse here and a keyboard mouse here, but it's also $500. Wing shaped. Because you could put 2 monitors, one on each side. Yeah, the wing shaped. These don't look any better, and they're way more expensive. You're noticing this, right? Like, did these look any better? They look almost the same, but they're like $300, $400 instead of the $200. They look almost identical. What the fuck is this? Oh, who would want that? A pneumatic stand. Yeah, well, they're all the same. They're all this Eureka brand. Is the one that they're the wing shaped? See, they're all Eureka. Actually, this one's way cheaper, but it must be much smaller then. Oh, that one's crap. It's got a stupid keyboard mouse thing under it. That's not good. There's a million of them. They all look the same, right? So I don't know. I don't think any of these are any better than the others. Okay. The command desk, 200-pound capacity, $800. Only $800. Optimize Command and Conquer. Here's your dimensions. 84 inches? Oh, that would not fit. 84? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy, I can't even pull this out to 84. Here, this is 84. No, I can't even, no, it doesn't even fit at all. That's impossible. That would never fit in here. No. 84 is too big, so that's no way. No way. That's a no-go. Eureka! Only 639. Here's the dimensions. Centimeters, you idiots. Centimeters? Do I look like I measure things in centimeters? Does this even do centimeters? Oh, it does. Never mind. It does centimeters. 112 centimeters wide. The leg, just the legs. That's not even. Wait, what? That's small. That's actually pretty small. Legs width, anyway. Like, it doesn't actually explain the width of the top of the desk. You see that? It doesn't. It doesn't tell you the width of the top of the desk. Also, I wouldn't want that thing underneath. See, oh, it's 183. I see. It's on the bottom there. 183. Thank you. Someone said, bless you. Thank you. 183 centimeters. Oh, God. 180, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. It would fit. It would be a little tight, but it would fit. But what I don't like about this one is, number one, I don't need the top shelf. See that there's the top shelf? And number two, I don't need the thing that goes underneath for the keyboard mouse, because I'm going to have a keyboard mouse on the right and a keyboard mouse on the left. I don't need two of the pieces of it. So that's why it's so expensive. This one's that expensive because it's got the extra shit. I don't need that. And I don't need this whole top shelf there. And that's what they're going to be charging me all that money for. That's why it's $630. Yeah. I mean, same thing. This is actually the same desk, isn't it? No, this is slightly smaller. It's a slightly smaller version. This one's wood colored. It is the same desk. Oh, it is the same desk. Except it's just wood colored is cheaper for some reason. Yeah. It's a shame if they had this desk without this second shelf. This would be good, but I don't need the second shelf. It's a waste. How many monitors? Either 2 or 3. It's gonna have one gaming monitor and one widescreen monitor, like ultra wide on one side, or it's gonna have one gaming monitor and 2 standard monitors on the other side. So to show you, here's what I want to do. Okay, stop. There we are. So this side here, I'd have a gaming monitor coming off on an arm, and it would be here and adjustable. And right here, I would have a keyboard and mouse to play games. That would be this direction. And then on this side, I would have either one ultra wide monitor with keyboard and mouse so I could monitor the chat, do shout outs and all of that. Or I would have 2 monitors, one here and one here, both on arms, again with keyboard and mouse. So this isn't going to work. For some reason, idiotically, they put fucking tablet slots in it. Why they did that, I have no idea. Who the fuck wants tablet slots? Who would want that? I need slots to put in multiple tablet devices on my desk. This is stupid. This is some idiot designed it. Didn't even ask what people want in a desk, right? That's incredibly stupid. So that's a no. This is the same. This one I think is slightly wider. But again, I don't need this, and I don't need this. It's all things. Oh no, this also has the tablet slots. Forget this shit. Wow, they're dumb. Yeah, again, dude, I like the desk. Why did you put tablet slots in there? Are you retarded? No one needs tablet slots in a desk. Oh my God. That is stupid. Grade A stupid. So I like the desks, but they ruin them with the tablet slots. So this one's too big. We measured. This one's too big. Right? You guys are saying this one you would think is too small? I don't know if this one would be too small. Let's look at the dimensions again. Where are the dimensions? They were on here. Okay. Oh, is this? Oh, this is adjustable height. Okay, it's adjustable height. Okay. You gave me high quality recommendations. What are they? By the way, I did get some gifteds. I will shout out the gifteds in a second. Okay. So this is 4747, right? 47. I did the measurement. 47 deep was perfect because I know it's going to angle out. That's fine. I did the measurement this way, 47, and it also fit. Here's 47. Well, yeah, see, man, this one's hard to call. This one might be, you're right. This one might actually be a little too small. You're correct. I think what this one would be, hold on. Oh, this is exactly what I have now. I'm not kidding. This desk is exactly the setup I have right now with no extra at all, except it's height adjustable. I'm not kidding. I wonder what the width is of the arm there. I want to know what the width of this is, and it doesn't say. I bet it's the width of this fiberboard right here. Yeah, this is too small. This is bigger on both sides, actually. It's larger on both sides. Yeah. Yeah. I think this would be the one I would go for. The first one we looked at. Yeah. Okay, what were the other suggestions? You have other suggestions of a better brand? Let's see. Uplift V3. Okay, let's see. Is that on Amazon? This one's too small. Uplift V3 corner desk. Uh, they don't have it. Nope. Right? Nope. They do not have it. Vernal. What the fuck? No, this is Vernal. Stupid. What a waste of time. It didn't even work. I don't know. It's not on Amazon. It's not on Amazon. I don't see it. So, yeah, I know. It didn't give it to me. What do you want me to do? Sorry, my post-nasal drip is going now because I sneezed earlier. I'm sorry about that. I have post-nasal drip that's very annoying. Yeah. Roland Star L-shaped gaming desk. Roland Star. These all have these stupid extra shelf that I don't need and RGBs that I don't need. I definitely don't need the RGBs. I also don't need a keyboard tray. Like, I guess you could argue that you could attach the monitors to the top thing and you could have your keyboard mouse under. They all look so similar, man. They all look so dang similar. How about this one? As a storage shelf, I wouldn't use. I don't need that. And again, this upper thing makes me want, like, this is if you're gonna put your monitor on it, but I would want to use a monitor arm so I could adjust. Could you just maybe you could just not install the top? Just skip the top, right? I suppose you could. I suppose you could just skip the top and not use it. What are the dimensions? Huh? That's not even possible. Do you see what they're saying? They're saying it's 53 inches wide and only 18 inches deep. That's physically impossible. Who measured this? What idiot did that? How could it only be 18 inches? 18 inches is this? I'm not even kidding you. Look how stupid this is. This is 18 inches. It fits on my webcam. No, it can't be 18 inches. That's impossible. Yeah, what they might be saying is that 18 inches is the width of the desk to the left, but man, is that the worst diagram I've ever seen. If that's the case, it's a little bit, it's probably with the width. Yeah, it's the width of my existing laptop desk. Yep. Okay. 34. Much taller than what I have now by about 6 inches, but that's okay. Go to videos. There are no videos. Yeah, there's no videos. I don't care about this. This is stupid. This one could also work, but the thing is, it's cheaper. Why is it cheaper? Right? Like, why is this so much cheaper? This one's bigger. This one's wider. That one's only 55 inches. This one's 63. These dimensions are also correct, while these are not. Oh, you know what? This one's not height adjustable. This one's not height adjustable at all. Yeah, this one is one height of 34 inches no matter what. The other ones, I want height adjustment. Reason being, that way I can adjust the chair to fit it. And I'm not like, oh, I bought the chair and the chair doesn't really work. Yeah, I don't want this one. This is better. The height, not this one. This one's better with the height adjustments. That's much better. Yeah. Search Flexus Spot. Okay. Flexus. Oh, God. Flexus Spot. Also height adjustable. It's very similar to what we're looking at here. It honestly doesn't look any better. It's exactly the same. Look. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No way. Oh, it's no wonder. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the wrong one. I was going to say it's the same desk because it is. I'm looking at the Vivo. This is Flexus Spot right here. Excuse me. They're saying that it's adjustable. You can do it either way. So you can do it either way. It doesn't matter. But it's not any better than this one. It's like the same desk. Where's the dimensions? Pretty much the same. Here you go. Oh, this one's maximum height is 28. Maximum. That's awful. That's what I have now. An office chair would not even fit at this desk. If the maximum height is 28, there's no way that would fit. Is that what they're saying? Maximum height of 23? Oh, wait. No, it goes from 28 to 45. Never mind. It says it goes to 45. I thought it said 4. It says 45. So this is the same. It's pretty much the same as the other one. Commercial grade desktop suitable for monitor mount. Commercial grade desktop suitable for monitor mount. They're exactly the same, but they're just they're a competitor, right? But they're exactly the same desk. That's the difference. Look, they're the same. They really are the same. But one's more expensive for some reason. Arrives in 2 boxes. This one does have a higher weight capacity. This one's 220 pounds, while this one was 150 something pounds. This also arrives in 2 boxes. They're the same desk. Yeah. I see. IML3 is saying the Vivo is the left, this one. The Vivo is this. This one does both. And because it does both, that's why it's more expensive. And it looks like it has slightly more weight capacity. But outside of that, they're the same desk. Yeah. Yep. So, not any better. I mean, the first one we looked at seems to be the best. This Vivo seems to be the best. Unless you guys have any other suggestions, I think this is the best one. This one will give me a little bit more space here to do a dual monitor setup and have enough space here to do the one monitor setup for the gaming. And this shows up Wednesday. So if it actually does come on Wednesday, then we could try to do all this on Wednesday to end my week. Earth Jam Worm, I understand what you're saying. He's like, but you can get the other desk from earlier that we looked at, which I already closed, I think. Yeah, I closed it already. He says, you can get that one and buy an L extension. And you can do this and that. Yeah, but they're not any better. They all look the same. All these desks look the same. You know what I'm saying? They all look like they're the same product made by a slightly different company, all copying each other. I think this is the best one, what we want to do. And if it sucks, it sucks. Okay, but at least this one doesn't have stupid slots for dumb, tablets and shit. So stupid. I'm just gonna get this one. Okay, we just spent we spent a lot of time on that. So let's add that to cart, okay? Okay. Now let me look at my cart again. Okay. All right. So that's how we're doing right now at the cart. Close that, close that, close that. All right. So now is probably I'm not even kidding you. This is going to be the hardest part. We're about to do next is probably the hardest part. All right. The chair. We have to find a chair that's ergonomic, that's comfortable, that's good for actual extended sessions of gaming like I do, but also is cloth. All right. That's the big problem right now. We cannot do, or excuse me, cloth, fabric. I cannot use any chair that's leather or pleather or any of that. I can't because sadly, my cat will tear it up. We'll look at these in a second. All right. You already gave me a brand. I don't know about these. See, I had these before. I didn't like them. I had chairs like that. I didn't like it at all. Okay, I didn't have that one. Oh, that's insane. We'll look at them together in a second. All right. Well, what I was going to say is I got to do shout outs. I apologize, guys. Obviously, we got caught up with what we were just doing, and I didn't do any shout outs, and I'm sorry for that. So let's get caught up right now. So we had Raider Randy with a $5 super chat 26 minutes ago. I'm sorry, Raider Randy. Okay. And he says, hey, Phil, if you decide to buy monitors later, you might want to wait till Cyber Monday. Nah. It's whatever we find today, we're going to find today. It'll be fine. We don't need to wait till Cyber Monday for that. Okay. So thank you, Raider Randy, for $5. And Mr. Synergex1735 gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Mr. Synergex. And again, I apologize that I got so wrapped up in doing that. All right. That I wasn't doing shout outs. I will try to be better. If I see contributions now, I'll try to shout them out right away. Okay, everybody? I'm sorry. That was like a half an hour to wait, and I feel bad about that. All right. All right. But before we do any more shopping, I think it's time for another shot. Okay. We're getting at least 2 monitors, if not 3. That's correct. Okay. So Herman Miller Embody Gaming. Okay. I'll have to look into it. Herman Miller Embody Gaming. We'll look into this. But it's time for a shot. Okay. Aaron says, I got a Herman Miller Embody 5 years ago. It still holds up. Best chair I've ever had. No issues with my cat either. All right. We'll look into it. All right. I just spilled it on my leg. God damn it. That sucks. I did not want to spill any, and I just spilled some. Shit. Okay, hold on. Damn it. I was doing so well today, too. Herman Miller is the best cherry you can get. Sorry, I'm cleaning Black Label off my leg. Black Label. We're drinking Johnny Walker Black Label is what we're drinking today. I just spilled it all over my leg. Dang it. Okay. So it's Herman Miller Embody. That's what you're saying it's called. Herman Miller Embodies. Let me see. See what comes up. Oh, they're not available, guys. They're not. Just so you know, the only one they have available is almost $2,000. They don't have the embodies are not even available to buy anymore. That's why they're so expensive. So you're recommending something that's not an active product. It's not even listed. It's out of print. It has that listing where it says, you have to buy options from other places. Yeah, they don't have them anymore. Are you aware that they're out of print? You can't even get them anymore? Yeah, they're not. They don't exist. So we're gonna have to look for. I'll show you in a second. It's not there. Okay. All right. All right, everyone. Salute. Time for a shot. Here we go. Perfect. All right. 1 second, because I just spilled stuff everywhere. All right, so chairs. Let's look at these Herman Millers you guys are suggesting, because I want to show you what comes up. So I put in Herman Miller Embody. Okay. So here's Herman Miller Embody. As you can see, when it says see options, it means that it's not in print. It means you can only get it from a third party who's basically reselling it, and they can't actively order it anymore. That's why it's like that. And the options are not good. Okay. There are other Herman Millers here, like this one, for $18.49. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not going to spend $18.49 on an office chair. That's insanely stupid. Okay, that's ridiculous. That's over the top, crazy expensive. There's no actual universe where that chair is worth $18.49. There's just not. And I could tell you. Here's how I could tell you. Okay. For example, let me find the other Herman Millers that are here, and I'll explain to you what I mean. So, when I worked at my office job, okay, I had chair, not that, they had those. I didn't have that one. I had, man, what was it? Because I've seen it on here. It was kind of similar to one like this. No, it wasn't. No, no, no. No, that's a knockoff, actually. That's not the real one. What the hell was the one that I had? It wasn't Herman Miller, but it was a similar brand. So I had a really bad back injury at this time. I was in my 20s, okay? They actually ordered me a special chair that was meant to be like the ultimate ergonomic, you know, good for your back chair. And they told me it was like over $1,000, this chair. Now, this was like the mid 2000s, right? The chair was not good. The chair didn't help my back at all. I'm not even kidding you. The chair legit was not comfortable. Or I should say it wasn't any more comfortable than any other chair. I'm not planning on spending $1,000 on a chair today. Like this chair here is $300. This one I'm sitting in right now. It's lasted 5 years, and I've never had a problem with it besides it squeaks, but you don't hear it. And it's the most comfortable chair I've ever owned. Okay? So all this nonsense that they oh look, it's the ultimate ergonomic chair. You spend $1,800. Dude, you could buy a fucking $300 chair that will feel exactly the same as that chair. They're bullshitting you with their nonsense because oh look how fancy it is. It's lifted up and it's molded to your butt cheeks. And it has adjustable armrests. No one ever uses adjustable armrests. You don't need that. The stuff that they put in this is ridiculous. Look at this. Oh, look, it matches the curvature of your spine with the aerated backbone. The fuck? Aerated backbone? Do you really think that does anything? So your back doesn't sweat when you're sitting in the chair? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? This is stupid. Look at this. This is what they put in the chair. I'm not spending $18.49 on a chair. Really. I'm just not. That's wildly, incredibly stupid in my opinion. Like at most, I think the most I would ever spend on a chair, not even a gaming chair, just a chair in my life would maybe be $1,000 tops for a chair. I would never spend a dollar more than $1,000 on a chair. That's just insane. Check out the Steelcase Leap V2. Okay. Why does it keep doing that? See what it's doing? It clicks out. There it is. Huh? Steelcase Leap V2? It's Steelcase, right? Not Steelcase. Here it is. Oh, they don't have that either. Look. That's way back ordered. That won't even come till late December. That's okay. I mean, it's okay. Again, I find it hard to believe that that's going to be so good for $600. It doesn't even have a high back. Like, I don't even feel like that would give me enough back support. I bet the butt cushion is great. I bet like the butt cushion is outstanding. But I don't know about that. Like that. They had again that it actually no, you know what? That is exactly what they had at my previous job, not the one I had. Other people had that chair at that office job. 100%, I recognize that back design. It was okay. I sat in those before. They're all right. They're okay. Yeah. What's that? Steel Razer? Oh, here we go. Razer chair. Why does it keep doing this? Stop going out. Razer. What's it called? Isker V2. So that's only look, that's only $250 with built-in lumbar support. These are very similar to the ones that were at my previous job, the office job right here. These were incredibly similar. Yeah. Why is this one so much more expensive? The N key. All day comfort with lumbar support. Like, honestly, these look like an upgrade from what I'm sitting in right now. Like the chair I'm in right now. Oh, that's right. You can't see it because of the camera, the removal. See? Those are like upgrades to this. They are. Like this is kind of basic, and those seem to be like a step up from what I'm using right now, from what I can see. Okay. It is fabric, right? Oh, wait, what is this material? Is it fabric? I can't tell what that is. It is fabric. Fabric finish. It has to be fabric. I can't do anything but fabric because of my cat. He'll tear it all up. This looks all right. What about the higher end one? This one. This one comes on Monday, actually. All day comfort, built in lumbar arch, optimized cushion density, dual texture. Oh, nope, it's leather. Nope, can't do it. Leather. Can't do leather. Same thing here. Leather. I can't do the synthetic leather, man. Yeah. Steel case. Look up the Embody gaming chair. You want me to just type in Embody game? What is going on? I swear I click on it and it doesn't work. Embody gaming chair. Dude, these are $1,000. What did I just say? What did I just say? I said I don't want to spend $1,000 on a chair, and you said, "Here's $1,000 chair." I'm not doing $1,000. I'm not, man. It's too much money. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think the chair was gonna be this difficult, and this is starting to actually agitate me. I wanted to get to the monitors, and here we are staring at. We can't figure out the chair at all, right? Like, what the frick, man? Ugh. Like I would be willing to spend up to $500 on a chair, but that would be my limit. Seriously, I can't spend more than like 500 bucks on a chair, man. It's too much money for something like that. Like this, I've used this for 5 years. It was $300, and it's been fine. I just need one that now height adjusts to be for this desk, and I could roll it around from setup to setup. This doesn't move at all, and this one's like worn out. It has like it gets dirty over time. Used. I know who would buy a used chair. Ew. Ew. I'm not getting a used. Ew. Stop it. Yeah, I want a chair that some dude is eating lunch and he spilled his fucking sandwiches all over it every day, farting into it and shit. It looks fine because they cleaned the fabric underneath. It's like dirty, dookie brown underneath. Dude, come on. No, I'm not getting a used. That's disgusting. See who M18 around 200. See who doesn't sound too reputable. No, I've had these. I don't. This is actually what I don't want. No, I want a chair that has like a real full back and stuff. These, I'm gonna be honest, I've had them. They're not very good. They look fancy, but they just don't do what they claim they're gonna do. They don't give you as much support. They look like they would. When I had my back injury and I was sitting on these, I hated them. They did not feel good. Yeah. So, I mean, we have to get some options here, guys. There was the Razer, right? What was it called? This one. This is the Black Friday deal. What's the regular oh, it's usually 300 and it's on sale for 250, okay? And it comes on Monday. Only 10 left in stock. Oh, come on. Seriously? Only 10 left in fucking stock? Would I get the black or the gray? Oh man, that's another question. I've had this gray one for years. I like the gray. I do like the gray. The chair is not an ounce of back support. It has lumbar support. It has built-in lumbar support. The Respawn 900 console gaming recliner with a footrest. Okay. Let's see. What was that? Respawn. Oh, no, no, no. That's what I have now. I can't do that. It doesn't move. What the hell where did it go? The fuck just happened? It like scrolled to the bottom of the screen. Yeah, see, it doesn't move. I need one that has height adjustment and everything. That, no lie, this chair I'm sitting in is that chair, but that's the branded version. The chair I'm sitting in right now is that chair, but this is the non-branded version, and that's the branded version. It's a great chair. I recommend it. If you don't need a height adjustment chair, that's an outstanding chair. I've loved it for the 5 years I've had it, but it doesn't height adjust, and you can't move it because it has no wheels, you see? So, sadly, that one, no, I would not get that again. But that's what I have. I have the recliner footrest. I have the 2 cups. He has the cup thing. I actually have 2 cups. They skimped on that one. I have 2 cups. I have the same pillow. I have the same exact design. It's the same exact chair, probably made in the same factory on the same assembly line. Doesn't say Respawn on it. Branch Ergonomic Chair Pro. No, guys, again, these here with these empty mesh backs, they're nonsense. I've had them. They're not good. This is the exact chair brand or very similar to what they had at the office that I worked at, and they weren't good. They were actually kind of flimsy, and they didn't give you a lot of support. at all. Like, there's no support for your back on that chair. It just doesn't exist. This way overpriced. $400. This is like $100 chair in my opinion. From experience using those, those are not good. I don't know why they even sell them like that. It's just I think just what it is these companies buy them en masse to get a big discount, and then these companies make out. That chair is not very good in my opinion. All right, check out the Curtum DX08. Doesn't exist. There is, let's see. These are wheelchairs, you dunce. Although it showed this. The idiot linked a wheelchair. Actually, no, because there's regular chairs here too, but the Curtum doesn't exist. The idiot gave me a wheelchair. They're actually here. Do they actually sell wheelchairs on Amazon? No, I guess not. They're not on here at all. Here's a generic one, ergonomic. Sponsored, though. Sponsored. Here, I'm going to do fabric. It's still canceled. Fabric, ergonomic, lumbar, gaming chair, or just office chair. Let's see what comes up. Branch. Oh, no, sponsored. Get off the back. Get past the sponsor because those are fake. Oh, God. Way too many things. Yeah, see? All the mesh bullshit. I hate these mesh chairs. $749. Steel case Amia. Most comfortable sit with 4 points of articulation. Blue. Oh, I actually don't want blue. Okay, they have others. Black, gray. It looks so basic. How would you have lumbar support in that thing? How would this thing have lumbar support? Yeah, I know. It's almost 8 o'clock. We spent almost an hour on this. This is silly. They go back. There's a branch, but again, it's the stupid hollow back bullshit. And a Kaiser. She's sponsored. It's bullshit. Anything this is sponsored, they got pushed to the front because they paid for it. It's nonsense. Everyone's saying they'll just get the gray Razer. Just get the gray Razer, enough. What was it called again? I don't remember what it was called. Was it the Iskert V2? Excuse me. Yeah, it was. What do you if I get this? What do you think, gray? The light gray shows RGBs better than black. That's true. The black wouldn't show RGBs off at all. That is very true. Armrests. See, these armrests don't adjust. Those armrests do adjust. It's height adjustable, right? So that's good because mine isn't height adjustable at all. Like, it's okay. It's basic. You know what I mean? It says built-in lumbar support. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I could keep the cushion from here. This cushion is removable. So maybe I could just keep the lumbar cushion because I love the lumbar cushion from my chair here. So yeah. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll remove the lumbar cushion from my existing chair and I'll put it there so I have an extra lumbar support. I don't care about reclining. I'll probably never have it reclined. It'll always be up. Yeah, not bad. And not budget breaking, right? That's the chair you don't buy. See this thing right here? Oh, I'm blocking it. See this chair right here? Don't ever buy this shit. This is the biggest scam. This is the ultimate low level. That chair disintegrates in a year. All the foam will break apart and shit. That's the lowest grade shit, man. You have the Shaquille O'Neal Zephyrus. There's a Shaquille O'Neal chair. What is it called? Zephyrus? Zephyrus. This is a what? This isn't a chair. Why did this come up? I guess they don't have it. Corsair T3 Rush Fabric Gaming Chair. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, this one actually has a lumbar support. Charcoal color. Racing inspired design, not that I care. The neck cushion's terrible. That's a piece of garbage. But it has a lumbar cushion. Oh, does it come in other colors too? Oh. Oh. Oh, I like that color better and it's cheaper. I like that. I might even not even use the neck pillow. Like this thing has a neck pillow. I don't really use it. That's it. This is pretty similar to what I have right now. But the difference is it has wheels and height adjustment. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to go for this over the Razer. Yeah. And I like it's similar to the color of mine right now. Yeah. I think I like this one. For the sake of argument, oh, here we go. No, I didn't. I want more. Just for the sake of argument, let's see what the lower end Herman Millers look like. I don't want any mesh. I do not want mesh. That's it. No, I'm done. That was quick. I don't want any mesh. Herman, this mesh shit, I've had it at office chairs. I hate it. I've sat in those. They're not comfortable at all. I hate mesh chairs. They're just not good. Here, if I even go up, let's go up to 800. No, see, not fucked up. 700. Nope. The only Herman Millers that have solid backs are over $1,000. I'm not getting a Herman Miller. Fuck it. It's too expensive, man. I'm not doing it. It's too much money for a chair that within 5 years, just like every chair I've ever used, will wear out, and I need another chair. I'm not doing it. Okay. I think I'm gonna get this one. I like this one. That was a good suggestion. It's very similar to what I'm using right now, which I love. The difference is it's not worn out, and it's height adjustable, and it rolls on wheels. I'm just getting this one. Fuck it. That took so long. I'm getting this one. And it comes on Monday, too. Add to cart. Good God, that took way too fucking long. Okay. The good news is it's not even 8 o'clock yet. We still have time. Okay? We do. We still have time. Oi, oi, oi. All right. Now, monitors, monitor arms, speakers. Okay? That's what's next. Monitors, monitor arms, and speakers. And then we're done. This very well could be the rest of the marathon. This has been 2 hours of shopping so far, and we're not done yet. Ugh. The Ergotron arms. Someone had suggested those. Ergotron. Let's see. Ergotron workspace. Now, do they even? I'm just curious what they have on Amazon at all. They have them. They do have them on Amazon. They have many kinds of Ergotron on Amazon, actually. Interesting. This is something completely new to me, but I think, isn't it true that we have to select the monitors first, then we get the monitor arms, right? I think we have to pick monitors first. By the way, the Ergotrons cost $300 each. The monitor arm costs $300. The arm. So we have to pick the monitor first, then we pick the arm. Let's forget the arm. We'll work on the arm after, okay? Good God. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. Before we look at anything. All right, someone had found this site. Okay? The 5 best game... Let's try this again. The 5 best gaming monitors Black Friday. They're claiming this is the best one. The Asus ROG Swift OLED, okay? 4K, 240 hertz, QD OLED with superb picture and almost no blur. That's what they're saying is the best monitor. Let's look at it on Amazon. Okay? 27 incher, okay? $1,099 with a minuscule $100 off for Black Friday. Yeah, very minuscule $100 off, okay? Overkill, overkill. That's overkill. That's ridiculous. You don't want that. Okay. These companies get paid for scoring. Okay, everyone is giving me a new recommendation. All right, forget that then. I'll just get rid of the site. Let's just dump the site, okay? I'm going to go with some of your recommendations. What was that one? MSI 321 URX. Okay, let's look at this one. 321. There's a 322. Did you give me the outdated model? I think you did. Because there's a 322. See that? That's that one they don't even have actively listed anymore. Because why was it, what? 31.5? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, you want the newer one. $949. You guys think that's good? That's the best response time right there, right? For sure. That's like the ultimate response time right there. It has a display port. It's mountable, Visa mountable. I think that's the mounting system, right? Go with an Asus instead. Why is that? Pricey but nice. What's the alternative? This is MSI. What was the alternative? You guys are saying Asus? Yeah, this is a good price. Obviously, take a look at the savings. That's over $300 off. Asus ROG. We were just looking at the ROG, weren't we? Asus ROG. Where did it go? Strix. XG. Oh, God. It went away. 27? I don't even know. It went away. We were typing it. Why is that so cheap? I don't know. It went off the screen. Okay, there's different ones. There's an Alienware and an Asus. Here's the Alienware. AW322 5QF. Amazon Basics. There it is. Okay, here's the Asus version. Okay. So we're looking at two basically competitors here, right? Here. Put them next to each other. These are like going head to head. Pretty similar stats, correct? What's the difference? Is there a difference? It's $50 difference. This one's it's only 31.5 inches, so it's obviously inferior. That half inch makes all the difference. This one also is a Black Friday deal. It was the same price. And now there's an Alienware. Okay, we can tell there's an Alienware. AWS, no, 322 5QF. Huh? No. There is no, I guess they don't have it. They don't have the Alienware. It's not showing up. Nope. They do not have it. So forget Alienware. Okay. So these two monitors, they're both 32 inches. They both do 4K. They both do 240 hertz. They both have the 0.03 millisecond, right? Is there a definitive difference between the two? Oh, no, I would argue 1440p is acceptable. I don't see why I need the 4K, although there might be games that I want to play in 4K. I don't think that it would be like a game breaker if it didn't have 4K and it was only 1440p. They use the exact same panel. Display sizes are not manufactured to whole numbers. I'm not ordering from the Dell website. OLED is the difference? They're both OLED, I thought. Oh, this isn't? No, they're both OLED. They're both QD OLED. Yeah. Which GPU do I have? Type in exclamation point PC in the chat right now, and you'll get a picture that will tell you what it is. I know it's a TI Super, but I don't know the actual model of it. It's a GeForce TI Super, but I don't know, 40 something. I don't know. G-Sync compatibility difference? Yeah, I don't know what that means. What the hell is G-Sync? What the hell is G-Sync?
Spinning bird kick.
Oh, Siffler, $2 super chat. I know you prefer Amazon, but 750 MSI, 321 URX Newegg. I'm telling you, I want to get everything off Amazon. If I get everything off Amazon, it's all set up to go. I can easily buy it right now. Don't have to enter shipping info. I know it's coming within a few days. I'd much rather just get it all off Amazon. Okay. Thank you, Clout Siffler, for $2, though. I appreciate you looking out for me. I know you are. Okay. G-Sync is variable refresh rate, so you must buy it. And I have the NVIDIA graphics card that uses G-Sync. I have that. G-Sync NVIDIA version of V-Sync, it reduces latency even further. Okay. So this is the G-Sync compatible. This is not G-Sync compatible, apparently. Right? Why is it more expensive? If it has less features, why is it more expensive? You guys are jumping the gun. We're not talking about curved monitors or anything right now. This is the gaming monitor. The gaming monitor doesn't need to be curved. The gaming monitor just has to be a high-end monitor. And then the other monitor I'm thinking of either going to be curved or two regular monitors. No, we're not getting two of them. This is the gaming monitor. I'm getting one. That's it. It might still be G Sync compatible. Scroll down to the full features. DisplayPort, fastest response time, incredible HDR visuals. I don't care because I'm not going to use HDR. It has it. There you go. It says right here, the MSI also has G-Sync, it says. I feel like they're identical. I feel like they're the same monitor, you know? Lunchbox, thanks for $2. He says, I'll show you a curve. No, you won't. Only if I ask for it, and I don't want to see it. Keep that curve to yourself, you freak. Thanks for $2. You know I'm just joshing you. Okay. The reason it's more expensive is MSI uses 3rd gen. What does that mean? More recent panel tech. So you're saying this one is a more recent technology. This one is slightly less modern, but they're basically equal. Is there any other difference between the two? Like, seriously. I feel like I'm getting one of these two. I just don't know which one. Get the Asus because the Asus has a glossy screen. Is that true? The MSI would get brighter and have more burn-in protection. Bob Sifler says, no, they both have the glossy screens. So, you know what the bummer is out of everything we're ordering today? I think it's the desk that comes the last. Like, the desk is coming on Wednesday. So we can't do, I'm going to have all this shit arriving, and I can't do anything with it until Wednesday, till the desk comes, because I have nowhere to put it. Even if I unpacked and hooked it up, there's nowhere to put any of it until the desk is here. That kind of sucks. Bob Simply says, I've tested all these monitors. MSI has the best color if you love the pop. All right, fuck it. I'm going to get the MSI. I'm going to get the MSI. Okay? So that solves that, but now we have to determine for the other monitor or monitors, okay? Because that's really a big question and a big factor here. All right? For the other monitor or monitors, yeah, I'm looking at everything. Everything arrives on Sunday. The chair comes Monday. The desk comes freaking Wednesday. Ugh. Pisses me off. Okay. So now we got to determine. We did one side, right? We have the desk. We have the one side monitor. That's the gaming monitor. On this side, okay, we need to do either one ultra wide or two regular monitors, okay? I could do either. I know that this computer has two display ports out. Like, there's one display port, and I could do, like, one HDMI. So that's fine either way. I don't need great monitors for this. If I'm going to cheap out on anything that we're doing right now, I can cheap out on these monitors. The only thing I'm using these monitors to do is to monitor the stream chat and contributions and the stream with OBS and YouTube. That's it. That's all that's for. Okay? So these are not meant to be high-end gaming monitors or anything like that. These are just monitors to monitor. These are just monitors to monitor my stream and or chat. That's it. So the thing is right now, the OBS and YouTube and all that is on one screen there. The two chats and my leaderboard and emails for tips are all here. So I need all that to fit either on one screen, which would have to be one giant ultra wide screen, or 2 separate screens. Okay? I do need a new monitor because mine, I accidentally pulled off of its stand and it crashed down onto the edge of my PC and has a giant cut through the front. I didn't ever tell you guys that. My monitor right now has a big line going through the middle, and it's insanely annoying, and I want a new monitor. So, yeah. One day I accidentally I yanked the cord. I was turning the monitor, and it yanked, and it fell off the stand down onto the PC and went right through the middle like a big slash. So, it was just horrible luck. It's fine. The monitor was cheap when I bought it. It was under $200. So, Emperor Firms, it doesn't matter. He says, well, can your graphics card even do 4K at 240 hertz? Who cares? If it only does 144, I'll do 144. I don't care. The monitor's a good one. I'm going to get that one. Okay? Okay, so what suggestions do you guys have for just like standard monitors? These don't have to be, they could be 1080p, maybe 1440p, but they could be 1080p too. It doesn't really matter. Like my current monitor, I want to say is 1080p. I'll tell you right now. Yep. It's 1080p, I believe 120 hertz. Yep. My current monitor is 1080p 120 hertz, and it's perfectly fine for what I'm doing. I don't think I need anything better than that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need anything higher end than that. Samsung Odyssey G5 is an ultra wide. Let's look at that. Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's go over here. We'll see what we got. 32-inch. That's good because mine currently, I measured it, was 24. Hold on. That's actually a good question. What is the current size of the monitor I'm using right now? Let's find out. Twenty-four inches. So 32 would be huge, but would be good. It would definitely fit this new L-shaped desk I'm ordering. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, let's take a look. Don't care about the response time because I'm not using it for gaming. And it goes up to 165 hertz. Seriously? Okay. Let's look at it. The price is right to only 200 bucks. That's good. That's quite good. What do you guys think about this monitor? What the hell? The 32-inch is exactly the same price as the 27-inch. That's just stupid. Oh, it does 1440p as well? Oh, that's a bonus. That's slightly better resolution than what I have now. Yeah. G9. Don't get the G5, get the G9. Look at the G9. That can't be it. No, dude, this is 49 inches. What are you talking about? I don't want a I don't want a 49 inch. Are you insane? A 49 inch. That would be my whole desk. That would, dude, hold on. 49 inches. You ready? 49 inches would go from the corner of this desk up to the upper corner of this desk. It would literally cover the entire room. No, I definitely don't need a 49-inch widescreen. Oh my God. All right, that's pretty funny, actually. Why did they even make that? Whose room would that fit in? That's ridiculous. No, I definitely am not getting that monitor. There's no chance I'm getting that one. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, okay. Mozzie has a suggestion of an MSI. Okay. Well, first of all, let's go back. Let's leave this one open because I like this one for 200 bucks. That's a great price. Oh, look at the price reduction for Black Friday. I didn't even notice that. A tremendously huge price reduction for Black Friday. $130 off. So, there you go. Let's look at this other one. This was MSI. What was it? Let's see, where did it go? 271 QRX. I'll just type that in. Here it is. Oh, dude, it's way too dude, no, 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 no. Dude, I don't need that, Mozzie. That's what I'm saying. I don't need this. This is like a high-end gaming monitor. I don't need that. I'm looking for a secondary monitor, okay? A secondary monitor for monitoring chat and the stream. I don't need a high-end gaming monitor. You know what I'm saying? I should look up Zaguoru. Zagu Oru. Elderly monitor? Elderly monitors and safety gates. You guys are trolling today. That's funny as shit. You want me to look up an elderly monitor and safety gate. For the record, I don't care. You guys are being silly with the trolling with the wheelchair and shit. That's fine. People think they're gonna get me upset over that. No, that's funny. That's legit funny stuff. AOC Q27 G4 XN is way cheaper. It is. See, okay. So here's the question. Legit, what do you guys think would be better? Does this have DisplayPort, by the way? It does. So, do you think which setup would you if this is an honest question, okay? If you were to be buying this today for yourself, and what you needed to do, you needed to monitor 2 stream chats, a queue of income, an email address, plus you needed to monitor a running OBS of a stream and YouTube, like the YouTube dashboard, okay? Would you prefer to have this ultra wide Samsung monitor that, they call it the curved, right? Curved gaming monitor? Would you prefer to have this 32-inch ultra wide, or would you like to have two 27-inch monitors like this? Like, which would you think you would want more? By the way, this isn't even on sale. So I could just get a similar one that maybe is a little cheaper. That's on sale, because this isn't even on a sale. Because I've never had an ultra wide before. I never had a curved ultra wide. I don't know what that would be like. Get a flat because curved is only good if it's right in front of you. Really? Really? Everyone's against curved right now. Listen to this. I would never get another curved monitor. Why? Look up a 34-inch Sansui. 32-inch? Like this one. It's cheaper. It's not by much, but it is cheaper. And it claims it's 240. It has the older HDMI, but I don't really care. I'm not doing 4K. Oh, here's the difference. This one's 1080p. This one is 1440p, right? I think that's the difference. That's the major difference. This is 1440p. This is 1080p. It's a $30 difference. If I had to choose, I would pay 30 bucks more. Curved is only good if you're looking straight at it. If you have it at an angle or an odd position, you won't be able to see it right. Really. Well, okay, here's a great question. All right. Excuse me. 6 hybrid, no, I have two different PCs. You think I'm running all this on one PC? I'm not. This is two different separate PCs. Okay? I'm sorry for the belch. That was disgusting. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the question. All right? If I get this one, is it feasible to buy a monitor arm that's not insanely expensive? Because I see they're $300. The arm's more expensive than the goddamn monitor. I don't want to spend that much. Okay? Can I get a monitor arm that will allow me to maneuver this guy right next to the other one? Because the other one's 32 inches. Okay? That one will be right here for gaming. Can I get a good monitor arm where I can maneuver this thing right here, right next to me, and the ultra wide would work? Or do you think that it would not be feasible, that the monitor arms aren't maneuverable enough and I'd be limited with what I could do with it, in which case I can't see this thing? Yes, this has a display port. I checked. It said it had a display port, I believe. But it wouldn't matter. Oh, I don't need it. It doesn't need a display port. If I'm getting this one, it's only one monitor. I know I have a display port and an HDMI. I'll just use the HDMI. I don't want a 34-inch. That's too big. Yes, the arm would be feasible, and it's not a $300, $400 arm. Everyone's torn on this. This is a tough decision. Everyone is torn on this. Some people are like, yeah, this monitor would do it. Get this with an arm and just put it here and do your gaming monitor here. And others are like, no, get two. Man, I don't know what to do now. Max Power says, I have a 3-arm monitor stand. I have an issue trying to do 3 27-inch monitors with one desk. I can't imagine what your setup. So what you're saying is, how on earth would I fit 3 monitors on one desk? It's going to be a pain. That could be a good point. He could be right. Maneuvering 3, if I did 2 regular monitors and 1 here, it might not work. Weather World Authority says I would get this one because it's the bigger deal. It is a good deal. It's a good deal. Oh, man. It's a tough decision. All right, if I get this, then we got to get 2 monitor arms, and then we got to get speakers, and then we got to get HDMI cables, and then we're done. And I need a shot. After all this, dude, I need a shot, man. Now, guys, do you understand why I can't get a Herman Miller chair? Are you starting to understand now? I have to get 2 to 3 monitors, monitor arms, speaker. How am I going to get a fucking Herman Miller chair for $2,000? Do you get it now? I'm already end up dropping over $2,000 now on this stuff. How would I get a Herman Miller? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. Most monitors today do come with DisplayPort and HDMI. That's correct. Most of them do now. That's like the standard. Bob Siffler says, I bought the Logitech M-Body. It just was trash. Wasn't worth it. Don't buy into hype. Wow. All right, so what should I do this? Get this guy, and then we need 2 monitor arms, cables, and speakers. Oh, and I need a chair mat, too, for the chair, because I don't have a chair mat for this office. So I need a chair mat, too. Damn, see what I mean? Dude, this is going to be $3,000 by the time I'm done. It is. This is going to be $3K. I'll tell you, because I got to check out and everything. I'll tell you what it is at the end. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get this monitor, okay? Good Lord. We're already at 2K. We've already hit $2,000. And we didn't do the arms, we didn't do the speakers, we didn't do the wires, and we didn't do the chair mat yet. Damn, man. This is nuts. Okay. I didn't hit checkout. I hit cart. I hit cart to see the cart, and it's acting like I want to check out. I didn't say I wanted to check out. Stupid. Dude, this monitor is a beast. This fucking 32-inch monitor, it's $1,000, man. It's wild. I hope it's good. I really hope it's really good because, like, if it helps my gaming, it's awesome. But I mean, that's a lot of money. Then again, that monitor's future-proofed, right? That monitor will be future-proofed. If I upgrade my graphics card later, it'll still work with it. So, okay. So far, the two monitors have a huge Black Friday deal. The desk is a huge Black Friday deal. Okay. Everything else is normal price, but the three things, I'm saving 70. Wow, 350, so 420. And then wow, 130. So already I've saved over $550 because it's Black Friday. That's awesome. Damn, that's cool. All right. All right. So before we continue, wow, this is blinding me. The white light is blinding my eyes. Um, okay. Wow, thank you so much. I just received a $20 tip. Check out the Huano monitor arms. Okay, I actually have that open. I think you had suggested those earlier. I think you did, right? Here, let me close this stuff up now. We were looking at Ergotron, but you had also said Huano. And here's the Huano. Yeah. Oh, wow. These are way more like economical price-wise because the Ergotron look nice, but dude, they cost like $300. So maybe the Huano is what I'll go for. So thank you for that suggestion. Okay, but thank you. It's $20 from someone here. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Thank you. I'd like to say something for the record, okay? And this is not, first of all, here's what I want to say to you guys. You guys are awesome. You realize you guys have been with me for 2.5 hours as we've been shopping and you've helped me every step along the way? You guys are absolutely amazing. Like, thank you. I mean, no, thank you. Who else would have done that to help me? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I need your advice on this stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And you're helping me out so very much. You are. Like everything that when it comes and we set it up together and everything, I want you to understand that you guys out there right now are a part of this. You're the reason why I'm at the level I'm at, why I'm improving and everything. It's you. It's not just me. Yes, it's me. I'm the guy sitting here, but it's you helping me. I don't know how to do this shit. So this is I'm really having a good time, and you guys helping me, it's really, it's meaningful. And here's the other thing I want to say. So I'm doing a tip, right? I'm like, okay, play the animation. And I look, we're at 970. Cool. And in the back of my head, it's like, so you're supposed to tell them to hit the goal. I'm like, no, there's no goal. My head is hardwired to always say, oh, that's good. We're only so and so away from a goal. We need to get more. We don't need to get any more. You guys gave me almost $1,000 today. But my brain has been so fucking hardwired to do that for like years and years because I had to do it, that it's like it actually bothers me because it's like you're forgetting something, Phil. No, I'm not. Shut up. Like, shut up, shut up, head back. There's like a voice in the back of my head. Ask for more. No, I don't have to anymore. Yeah, I have to like slap the voice. Like, stop, shut up. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm having a good time today with my audience. I don't have to be a jerk anymore and keep asking for stuff, you know? Oh, you're right. It's going to be better. You're absolutely right. It's going to be better long term. It will be. Like, once I get used to it, it's going to be so much better. I'm just so not used to it that it's like something you do every day. It's a habit. It's a habit. It's in your lifestyle. It's in your schedule. It's in what you do. And now I have to phase it out. And it's tough. I gotta bite my tongue. What the fuck am I doing? This is not a slow stream. Like, no exaggeration. Earlier this year, all my marathons, I think there's only one other marathon this year where I even did this good. One. Every other marathon, I do good, but this is outstanding. And I didn't ask for anything. And I still got this level of support. It's wild. So again, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, everybody. Okay? Okay. It's like quitting smoking. I mean, a lot of ways, yeah. It's like you're so used to doing it. It's time for my cig. No, I don't need that. We don't need that at all. We're good. We're happy. We're good. We don't need the cig. That's actually a good comparison, you know? Okay. Let's do a shot. And then let's order the monitor mounts. Let's order speakers. Let's order the HDMI cables, and let's order the chair mat. And then I think we're done. Thank you to Blake from Texas for $10 just because. Good luck. Thank you, Blake. Thank you so much, Blake. I mean, $981. Thank you guys so very, very much. Amazing. Okay, time for a shot. Yeah, I think so. Daniel says this should be a pretty good sign people are here for you and not just games. You're right. If anything, we're spending today, we spent 2 hours hanging out. Then we spent about 2.5 hours playing games. And now we just spent almost 3 hours just shopping. And you guys are still here. You didn't go anywhere. You're still having fun. The attendance hasn't dwindled. We've had over 400 people all day. Really. In fact, we had less people when I was playing games. We actually had less people when I was playing Mega Bonk than we do now. That's pretty awesome, man. Okay. Yeah, we've had over 100 viewers on Kick all day long. You're right. 100%. Thank you, guys. All right. Time for another shot. You think I'm going to spend an hour on the monitor arms? I'm going to spend like a day on the monitor arms. Do you know how long it took for me to get this microphone shit working? You have no clue. You have absolutely no clue. Thank you so much, whoever that was. I'm trying not to spill because I spilled earlier. Okay. I don't want to make another mess. I made a mess earlier. Okay. All right. So let me take this shot, and then I'll do a shout out, and then we will continue, okay? Everyone, thank you so very much for an awesome marathon today. I hope that you're enjoying it as much as I am. We're almost done with the setup. I appreciate every one of you being here and helping me out today, and thank you for the support. Salute, everybody. Okay. And now I finish it. Ooh. Okay. Clout Siffler says, congrats on a massive stream. I'm taking a final shot of Kettle with you. Thank you, man. Okay. Ooh. Shotgun Savior. $27.99 Canadian super chat. Thank you, Shotgun Savior. Let's actually see how much that is. Shoot. Didn't mean to do that. No? I think it's like 19. What is it? $27.99? It's 20. Wait, it was 19 like yesterday or 2 days ago. Dude, currencies fluctuate a lot. It's 20.01. So the Canadian currency went up a slight bit. Okay. Thank you so much. So guess what? We topped $1,000 during this marathon of support. I'm not lying when I tell you guys this. Simply between the days of Monday and Friday of this week, this is officially 100% the most supported week I have ever had as a content creator. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. This includes back in the day when I was making videos on YouTube and they were making tons of money with ad revenue. This includes last year when I was with Kino Casino. This is the most supported week I have ever had in my life as a content creator. Yeah. So thank you again. And exactly, this is growth based on me and my content and people who like me and what I do. This is not artificial growth based on, oh, someone gave you a rub because you're going to do drama content that you don't like. This is all based on people coming and hanging out with me and having a good time. So that feels really good. Thank you guys. Shout out, exactly. Shout out to Asmongold. Shout out to the cockroaches. Shout out to everyone out there who is checking me out and giving me an absolute second chance. You guys are awesome. All right. Oh, I did. Klaus Siffler says, who knew calling Asmongold a bitch would be the best decision you ever made? I did, because I know how the internet works. I know I have to be a toxic, negative jerk to get people to notice. But I know the moment that he opened his DMs and he saw the message saying, hey, sorry, I just did that. I'm not actually mad at you. Here's the real situation. I knew it would work. I knew that he's that kind of guy. He'd be like, okay. Okay. Let's continue. Let's finish what we're doing. Okay. So monitor arms. All right. We need a monitor arm for the standard MSI MPG 322URX. Here, do you want me to show you? I can show you this, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to show you. Here's the two monitors I'm getting. So we need monitor arms for each of these, okay? Excuse me. I believe someone had recommended this brand, Huanuo, but I don't know what monitor arms to get. I don't know what's better, what's worse. For the record, I need two separate monitor arms, not one for two monitors, because one's going to be on this side of the desk and one's going to be over here on the other side. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, I do want to be able to move. Okay, hold on. I got to show you the setup again. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. Here's the desk. Shorter end is here. Longer end of the L is this way. Okay, so for when I'm podcasting and I'm doing that stuff, the widescreen curved monitor will be right here. And I want to be able to push it down like this so that I can see everything going on and monitor here with keyboard and mouse. Okay, when I'm gaming, I'm going to turn my chair this way and I'm going to go to this camera. Okay, while I'm on this camera, I'm now going to be on this monitor, which is going to be connected to the short end of the L. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to take the monitor that was curved next to me here and I want to remaneuver it so it's over here. So now I'm gaming. You have the face cam here. I'm gaming here, but I can see your chat literally right here. It's right next to the gaming monitor. No longer will it be all the way over there in the background where I have to like look and squint and see. It'll be right next to it. Everything will be right at a glance in front of me. Okay? So that's how I want to do it. And if that's how I'm going to do it, the question is, that's not the question. The question is, what mounts do I need? Do I get a double arm mount? Do I get, why is it on this? We were here. Do I get a double arm mount? Do I get we don't need a triple, that's for sure. But do I get like I'm looking at all these different ones, see? But I don't know if these would even work with two 32-inch monitors. I don't know anything about these. I am a complete and utter newbie when it comes to arm mounts. Okay? So do I need this? Do I need the heavy duty? This doesn't look very adjustable though, right? Like this doesn't look very adjustable at all. It looks very limited with what it can do. Aaron says, I've tried double arms. I do find having the separate ones better because you have more flexibility on each one. Right. Right. See, here's the Ergotrons, but look how expensive they are. They are wildly expensive. If the two monitors are staying put, do you only need one arm for the chat monitor? No, I think I need two arms, reason being, I think I do need to adjust the height and angle of the gaming monitor to play. I think that just it sitting on the desk itself probably would not be good enough. I would actually need to adjust height angle here. I do think I need to. Okay. I'm getting multiple recommendations for separate arms with flexibility. Okay. So, all right. What do you guys know about Huano? Because here I'm looking at these Ergotrons. Dude, look at the price. The prices seem exorbitant. $400? $300? That's a wall mount. Obviously, I don't need that. 344. Like, why? Why is it that expensive? Ergear? All right, I'm gonna try Ergear because I'm gonna be honest. Ergotron looks like they've priced me out, man. I'm not spending $200, $300, $400. That's just ridiculous. Okay, Ergear. Ergear monitor arm. Okay. Okay. These look very similar to this Huanuo. Price-wise and everything. They look very similar, actually. Look at that. It looks like the same one. 13 to 49-inch screens, 26 pounds. 13 to 49-inch screen. It's the same one. Yeah. In fact, you want to bet it's the exact same one? Look. Look at this. It's the exact same one. This is okay. This has happened to me before. This exactly happened to me when I was buying my microphone arm. I would buy it from 2 different places, and it was the same one, but it had a different logo on it, but it was the same one, and they were priced differently. Good call. Trongate's Legacy says, check the weight of the monitors. That is an excellent call. So let's check the weight of both monitors. I need to make sure that these are going to support the weight. So this would be the gaming monitor. Check product details. Measurements, display, connectivity. 27 pounds for the gaming monitor. So either of these would work for that. Okay. What about the ultra wide? Only 11 pounds? Wow. The ultra wide is actually ultra light. So no issues there whatsoever. Nope, we're good. They're under 20 something pounds, so these arms can go all the way up to how many pounds? 20. Okay, this one's 26. So that's that's the limit, right? Oh, that's not even good enough for the gaming monitor. Well, hold on a second, because here's a question too. Does the actual hold on a second here. Oh, wait a minute. You guys are saying this isn't ultra wide? Oh, you're right. Oh, fuck. This isn't ultra wide. This is curved. Oh, shit. Shit. I wanted an ultra wide, not a curved, guys. That's what I wanted. I wanted an ultra wide so I have more space to fit everything. Yeah, I want an ultra wide. I I I must have got confused. It's on me. I must have got confused. I want an ultra wide so that way I have more screen real estate to fit everything. Okay? So that's on me. That's my fault. But I need to find an ultra wide. So actually, hold on. I'm going to remove that from cart. That's a mistake. What just happened now? I want to remove it from cart. Delete. There it is. Delete. Okay. All right, guys. Sansui 34-inch ultra wide, but I said it was too big earlier. 34-inch ultra wide? No, it was a 49-inch. I said was too big. Not a 34-inch. 34, right? Sansui 34. Is it this one? Hold on. Oh, there's two different ones. Oh, God, now I'm really confused. They both have Black Friday deals. Hold on. There's a 34 and a 34. They're both 1440p. I guess this one's 240. Oh, I don't need 240. No, I don't. This monitor is only to monitor the chat and stuff. Okay, this one. This is the one I want then. Yeah, this one. Yes. Right? Or wrong? I'm so confused. Is this what I want? 1500R is a sharp curve. The Samsung ultra wide G5. No, that's what I had. That's what we just had, but it wasn't ultra wide. It was 32-inch curved, but it wasn't ultra wide. I want an ultra wide. That's what I'm going for. One that has more width so that I can fit the chats and the OBS and everything in it. See? Ugh. Should it be fine? Do you think this is good? Thank goodness we caught that because I wanted an ultra wide to begin with and I almost bought the wrong one. Yeah. Search what? Samsung ultra wide monitors? Here. This is their, excuse me, this is their version. Okay. It's pretty much the equivalent monitor. The difference is they're saying it's 1000R. I don't know what the difference is between 1000R and 1500R. I don't know what the hell that means. This one is not curved. Look at this one. Oh, this one has bad response time, 5 milliseconds. Not that I care, but apparently has bad response time. 5 milliseconds is bad. That's why these are 200. Yeah. Ugh, man. We gotta finish. A smaller number has less curve. A smaller number is even more curved? 1000 is less curved than 1500. Oh my god. Oh, I just want to get this done. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, that's way too expensive. Holy shit. What I'm doing. Those are too pricey. I know I'm looking at the Samsung Ultra Wide. It's right here. That's the Samsung Ultra Wide right there. And it's less, well, it's 1000R. I don't know the difference between that and this. That's the one difference. Is this here? That's like the difference. See? I don't know what that means. This one says eye comfort. Whatever the hell that means. Eye comfort. This one comes Monday. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when it comes because the desk isn't coming until Wednesday anyway. Does it matter? Like either, to be honest, between these two, which one is more curved? This one looks more curved, doesn't it? This looks less curved. I like the curve, but I like it to be slightly curved. No, I'm not gaming on it. You're right. I don't care about the response time of 5 milliseconds or whatever, but between these two, what's the better option? Nuke! You just became a channel member. Thank you, Nuke, for becoming a channel member. 1000R is a more aggressive curve than 1500R. Is that true? The 1000 actually is more curved. So forget, I want less curve. I do. I want less curve. So I'll just get this one. I'll get this one. If it sucks, I'll buy another one. All right? Seriously, if it sucks, I'll just buy another one. Fuck it. I need to be done with this. Okay. I'm adding to cart. I'm adding it to cart. I've had enough. Okay. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Okay. All right. Got that. We got that. All right. We need 2 monitor arms. Now for these 2 monitors. Okay, let's take a look again. These 2 monitors. Now here's the question. Because I have a curved monitor, does that mean I need a special monitor arm? I don't know. By the way, let's look at the weight now. This one, the gaming monitor I'm buying, is 27 pounds. This arm says it only goes up to 26 pounds. So maybe I need this one. This one's 40 pounds. Ah, I need this one. Yep. This one's more heavy duty. Yep. The backs are the same. You don't need special. Okay. So this one looks better. This one's, it says it's aluminum. And this one, it's not that it's more adjustable, but it looks like it's more durable, right? It's more durability a factor than this one. That's the dual. I don't need the dual. Right. That's the dual. I don't need the dual. This one looks more, even more heavy duty. Does this one have RGBs? No, I don't need that. That's ridiculous. The Titan Lift. The Titan Lift. See, these are the cheap ones. I'm not getting cheap ones. I'm going to get good ones. I'm not falling for that trap. RGB heavy duty. I don't want RGBs. I don't need RGBs. Not my concern. Okay. All right, so probably these up here then. This one. So if I'm going to get Huano, it would be this one. Not this one, but this one. And I get 2 of these. Would each one of these work with each monitor? I get 2 of the Huanos. Or there's the competitor's brand, Ergear. Dual, dual, dual. Don't need any of the duals. These are probably too cheap. The Ergotrons are just too expensive, man. Like they're over the top, crazy expensive. For what? All dual. These are all dual monitors. Aries Wing. There's another brand. Aries Wing. Gas spring. The hell does that mean? Gas spring? Bank arms. Gas spring again. Gas spring. Quick installation. No sagging. Oh, I'm not getting that. Look when it's available. It ain't coming till next year. The banks are out of stock for some reason. There's a white one. $100. Bank's slightly more expensive. Looks like. Yeah. Okay. I, I mean, we're looking at this versus this, right? Here. We're looking at this, because that's enough, versus this. Would this work with both? Would this work with both monitors? No, I don't need RGB. Stop that right now. And by the way, Cloud, thanks for $2. Okay. Get 2 of the Huanos. You think so? Gas spring is a good thing. Uses gas to counterbalance the weight of the monitor. What is this? What does this do? Wonder how adjustable this is. Looks like it does good height adjustments. Yeah, look. Oh, wow. It twists like a complete big angle. Wow, that's cool. Huge angle adjustment. Titan-like strength with mecha spring technology. Ooh. Ooh, Huano beats others. Thicker arms, wider base, and stable C-clamps. Yes, we big, big, strong. They wimpy, wimpy. Let's look at the bank. Lifespan times 2. 25,000 time gas spring test. Yes. Full range of motions. Spinning and direct. Wait a minute. Does this do the other motion too? It goes up and down too, right? It's not just side to side. Yeah, I think it is. There's an arm right there. This is side to side. This is up and down. This is left and right. This is left and right. So it's got all 4. I mean, they're all the same. They're all the same thing, right? Oh, fuck. The delivery is awful. You're right. Oh, wait. Here we go. Oh, white. Only if I want white can I get this one by Monday. Ooh. What color is this one? This is gray? Actually, dude, the way they've colored this is so tricky. Do you have any idea what color this is? This could be white. This could be gray. This could be silver. This could be black. What fucking color is this? Look how they did. Look how they did it. They did that on purpose. So you order it and you can't complain. They'd be like, what do you mean? Look at the picture. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That's like 4 different colors, dude. It could be, look, it could be like almost like beige. You see? In truth, I don't care. I don't care what color this is. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to be staring at my monitor mounts or arms or whatever. I don't care what color it is. So it's only a $15 difference. I know that Bank is like a more reputable brand. Yeah, see? Okay, no, that goes up and down there too. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Huano or Bank? Do I get 2 of one? Do I get 1 of each? What do you think? I don't really care. We got this, right? Then we got to get HDMI cables, and then we have to get speakers, and then we have to get a chair mat, and then we're done. Bank looks clean. Bank, bank. Everyone says get the bank. Okay. Ugh. We're almost done. Dude, this is grueling. We've now been doing this for over 3 hours. Are you aware of that? 3 hours we've been shopping, and we're not done yet. We're well over 2K. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, what do I need next? Let me think about this. We need HDMI cables. We need 2 good HDMI cables. One is now going to be running from here to the capture device. Wait, hold on. Yes. Yes. Oh, wait. I don't need an HDMI cable for that. I can use the same HDMI cable I'm currently using that goes from the capture device to the TV. I can just reroute that one to the monitor. And that's long because it's already going to the TV. The monitor is even closer. So I'm good there. That I don't need anything. But I will need a cable to go from. No, I don't think I need any cables. Oh, I don't need any cables. We're good. Because the 4K cable I have already. Yeah, I already have the 4K cable for the gaming monitor. That's the same one I'm going to reuse. And for the other monitor, I can use the existing DisplayPort cable that I'm using on that monitor now. And instead of having it go there, just run it this way. Don't need any cables. I'm good. We're good. That one is current gen. That one's old gen, but I don't need a current gen. I'm not going to be doing 4K. You only need current gen for 4K. Yep. Okay. We're good there. I'm 100% set. Okay. No cables needed. Good. Okay, one thing I don't need. Now I need speakers. Okay? I need a set of speakers that are going to simulate the they're going to simulate the sound that I'm getting out of my TV. To be frank, the sound that I get out of my TV is actually quite good. This Sony TV had way better audio than I ever expected. So I don't know why it's that good, but it's really good. Like, I was shocked with the first day when I played the speakers here. I was like, dude, the game audio sounds really good. But what it is I think the setup of those speakers, they bounce off the wall and comes at me and sounds like really good. Okay? But what do you guys recommend for speakers? Here's the thing. Okay, very important. I cannot have a subwoofer in here. If I put a subwoofer in here, it's going to shake the house. So I just need to have standard speakers that are good quality. Probably just stick right into the headphone jack of the PC. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Oh no. No. They have to plug into the audio out of the monitor. Because if I plug them into the PC, that means there won't be audio out to the stream. So as long as the monitor has a headphone jack out, we're okay. And that cord would have to run from the monitor all the way to the speaker. Shit. Hold on. I'm sure the monitor has to have an audio out. That would be ludicrous if it didn't. So here's the game monitor. Let me look at it again. And let's look at specs. Measurements, resolution, connectivity. Else is DisplayPort HDMI, which is stupid. It probably has more than that. Number of HDMI ports, 1. Number of component outputs, 2. What does that mean? What are the component outputs? Can I see the ports on this thing? No. There's no picture of the outputs on the gaming monitor. Are you serious? I need to know what outputs the monitor has. It doesn't show them. It does have a 3.5 millimeter jack. Are you sure that the monitor does? The 8 MSI MPG 322 URX. It has it. No, I cannot connect the speakers to the computer. If you do that, it won't do dual audio out. If you connect speakers to the PC, the audio will not pass through the HDMI out to the stream. It'll cancel that out, and you'll only get audio to the TV or to the speakers and not to the stream. Jade, have a good night. Yeah, no more gaming, Jade. As you can see, it's almost 3.5 hours we've been trying to buy this stuff, and we're still not done. The gaming's done. We're going to be done with like another half an hour, hopefully, and I'm out of here. But thank you guys for helping me with this. This is crazy. Thank you, RFNY. Says, loved your appearance on Asmin, or liked your appearance on Asmin. Subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. The Waller, how you doing, man? We're still going. We're shopping right now. We're finishing up the shopping. We got 2 monitors. We got a desk. We got a chair. We got 2 monitor mounts. Now we need to get speakers, and then we need to get a chair mat, and we're done. So we're trying to figure out, does this monitor have a 3.5 millimeter jack out so that we can plug the speakers into it? That's what we're trying to figure out right now. Does it have it? Can we confirm that? Because I don't see it anywhere in the stuff listed on Amazon at all. Yes, the MSI MPG 322 URX has a 3.5 millimeter audio out jack for connecting headphones or speakers. The jack is located on the rear of the monitor alongside the connectivity ports. There you go. Got it. It says it has it. Okay. So now the question is, what speakers do we want to get? Excuse me. What speakers do you guys recommend? Do you want to know the best speakers I've ever owned? Bose speakers. I bought them about 20 years ago. They still sit on over there on the table with my desktop PC, like that setup over there, to this day. I can't. Oh, okay, I was just going to say, why don't I just use those? I can't. Those have to be plugged into there when I'm doing stuff there. Right. And likely what I'll do, I'll reposition those. So now when this is here, right. Yeah. I still need those over there. Because they're great. I love those Bose speakers. I've had them for 20 years. 0 problems. Never had a problem at all. And they still work perfectly. Crystal clear sound. They actually have some nice bass built in, too. They're that good. Logitech Z200. Let's look here. Logitech Z200. Here they are. Stereo sound. 10 watts peak power. For PC, TV, smartphone, tablet, black. Yeah, basic speakers. Nothing special. But I don't need anything special either. I really don't. I'm not looking for anything special. Rich stereo sound. Room-filling sound. You know what I'm realizing? I'm going to have to adjust the volume through the monitor now, not the TV. Like, this TV remote will be worthless. And the monitor, hopefully the monitor will have buttons I can easily hit and adjust. Probably it will. Yeah. They're $75. They come on Sunday. Not a Black Friday deal or anything. Those are full price. Try Yoxier speakers. Wait a minute. You're the asshole earlier who told me to look for old person shit. How dare you? Enjoy your band. Trying to get me. He almost got me a second time, too. All right. No, I can't do anything with the subwoofer. I can't do anything with bass because that would shake the house. I'm not going to do that. I just need, like, good enough audio for basic gaming stuff. I do have audio on my keyboard. Yes, I do. Oh, yeah. Oh, good point. I could adjust it that way. For sure, I could adjust it this way. Great recommendation. My keyboard does it. I didn't even think about that. My keyboard has a roller that adjusts the volume, so I could just do it that way. Okay, sweet. Check out the Bose lineup for fun. Bose PC speakers. Let's see. They don't have them. No, they actually don't have them at all. Sheesh. The only Bose on all of Amazon don't come until the end of the month unless you pay extra. Then they come on December 3rd. Nah, they don't have them in stock. Yeah, they don't have them. So, okay, so Logitech, you guys have any other suggestions? Someone had said Razer, that Razer does PC speakers. They have a sound bar. Razer Namo Chroma. Glass fiber driver, rear-facing bass port, bass knob, gain control. What the fuck is this? Oh my God. Full range PC speakers. Good God, man. Looks a little complex, and they don't come till next week. I think I'll pass. Looks a little complex for my needs. It's silly. Edifier? Edifier any good? RGB gaming speakers, baby. Yeah. RGB power. Any other suggestions besides the Logitechs? Edifiers. That's what I was just saying. I saw edifiers here. Which one do you suggest? The edifier. Where is it? Where did it go? Shit. It scrolled off the screen. I see edifier. That's the one that has the RGBs. RGB gaming speakers. 32 watt peak power. 5.1, but it's only 2 speakers. How could 2 speakers be 5.1? What the hell are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. 12 RGB lighting effects. Oh, I gotta get them. Boston Acoustics. Edifier M60. M60. Here it is. It's right at the top, actually. Oh, dang. They're $150. Wait, they're Bluetooth? I don't need that. High-res audio. High-res wireless audio. Mid-bass with a 1-inch tweeter. Compact desktop speakers. They're expensive. Why are they that expensive? $150. Good reviews. Seems like it's probably better than what I need. Oh, sorry. I was totally on the wrong screen. Seems like way better than what I need. So you can use USB-C. You can use aux input, right? Different inputs. Robust sound in a compact size. Premium audio processing. Yep, aux, USB-C, or Bluetooth. So I would use probably aux. I mean, I guess technically, you think they would work with USB? No, because I need USB again, it would cancel out the audio of the PC. So it would have to be aux. Yep, it would have to be the aux out or aux in from the monitor. That's what I would use. Okay. It has an app. Oh. All right. If it has an app, that makes it easier. I could adjust stuff on the app. I could, if the volume, yeah, okay, maybe I'll do this. Then I don't have to mess with the monitor at all. I could just use the app. Okay. I'm going to get them. That's what I'm going to get. Edifier M60. Sounds good. Okay. All right, we're almost done, finally. Okay, so, okay, let's go through everything. I still need a chair mat, I think. We have the controller. We have the Lego set. We have the desk, the chair, the monitor, well, the gaming monitor, the ultra-wide curved monitor that I'm going to use to do the chat and the monitoring of the stream, 2 monitor arms that are good enough and to handle those screens, and speakers. Okay, the only thing that I need is a chair mat for the stupid office chair. For carpet. Yep, for carpet. Okay, let's take a look. I haven't bought one of these in 100 years. Oh, God. Tempered glass? Tempered glass? For real? They're doing this now? Are they stupid? That's going to break. Seriously, does anyone actually try to use that? That would snap, would it not? Why is my effect off? Oh. I feel like a tempered glass mat is a bad idea. Seriously. Gorilla Grip, $53 for a Gorilla Grip mat. For carpet floor, smooth glide under the desk. That seems really long. I don't need a long one. Like, no lie, I just need it to be like right here. Because remember, the actual desk I'm getting, even a square would be okay. Like even this lip, I don't even need that lip at all. But I don't think you can get them without that, right? Tempered glass, beveled edge chair mat. People use this. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I feel like I don't like the idea of the glass. I don't like that at all. I've always used this kind, the ones with the spikes, you know. I've never used tempered glass. That doesn't sound safe or smart. Maybe I'll get what should I get, the Gorilla Grip? What's the Gorilla Grip is a weird size though. It's, let's see, 29 by 47. 29? That is so narrow. Look, that's not even as wide as my camera. 29? by 47? That's the weirdest. That is so weird. Yeah, like this. They're at least 32. Well, it's even a little bigger. It's a little bigger. Is that the standard? That feels like it's more standard, but even then, like, okay, hold on. I have one over here for my other chair. Hold on. The one that I use right now, the one that I have over there with that chair right now is 36 by 48. Why are they selling? Yeah, here you go. 36. Wait, what? 32.5 by 48 is $54. 36 by 48 is 4 inches more, is $81. What? Why is it so much more expensive? That doesn't even make sense. Like at all. Why does that make so much? Why is it so much more expensive? So I need 36 by 48. That's what I need. That's the standard. This is the El Cheapo one right here. Yep. Yep. I might as well get the cheap one, Dimex. In fact, I think I have Dimex. I think that's what I've had all these years. Dimex? That sounds familiar. I don't like the lip, though. Do they have a lipless? No, they do not. They only have one with a lip. What's the point of the mat? Have you ever actually tried to use an office chair on a carpet? Ever? If you had, you would know why you need a mat. It sticks in the carpet. It gets stuck and then you can't move it. It actually destroys your carpet. You need to have um a mat so you can roll around and move easily. Without it, you just can't move the chair. It gets stuck and messes up your carpet. I need 36 by 48. Here it is, 36 by 48. What? Oh, that's, nope, that comes way late. I might just get the Dumex or whatever it was. Dimex? Yeah, I'm just going to get this. Okay, let's get it. All right, so, oh boy, that should be it. 10 items. Oh, God. 10 items. Wow. And the bummer is I can't set it up until Wednesday because we're waiting on the desk. The desk arrives Wednesday, December 3rd. If it showed up any earlier, we could do it earlier. We cannot do any of this till Wednesday. So I'm going to have all this stuff lying around and I can't do anything with it. The one thing I can do, the controller will show up on Sunday, so we can start using the controller right away. What's the total? I'll tell you in a second. We're not done yet. Do you want, do you want subtotal or do you want after tax and shipping and everything? Do you just want the subtotal? The subtotal is $2,389.43. There you go. That's what we're spending today. Done. Now let me actually check out. Okay, let's see. Oh, do you want to know what is after tax? Are you ready? After tax, $2,635.54. Oh, the tax is insane. Oh my God, dude. That is so painful. It's like shooting yourself in the foot and blowing your toes off. Oh my God. The tax is wild. $300 of fucking tax. Oh, $246.11 in tax. Oh, oh, my guts. Oh, it's hurt me. It hurts. Oh, god damn, dude. All right, so let me try to get everything via fastest delivery. So the monitors and the gamepad and the Mario Lego and the speakers and the mounts all come on Sunday. The chair mat and the chair come on Monday. If I wanted to build the chair, I could build it on Monday. The problem is it's going to be way taller than my setup. So I'll be like up here above everything and like reaching down to do my setup that day. I'd have to adjust the cameras, which would be pretty funny. And then the desk. The desk is the one thing. It comes on Wednesday. So because of that, I can't upgrade my stuff till Wednesday. Think about this on Wednesday. Just think about this. On Wednesday, I have to build the desk. I have to build the chair. I have to unbox and hook up the monitor arms. I have to unbox and hook up the monitors. And I have to get the This is Wednesday. This is the whole day. We're not doing anything on Wednesday but that. There's no way. Dude, it's so much to do in one day. Why the hell couldn't that desk come earlier? Then I could have spread it out. But the desk is coming. I'm off Thursday and Friday. So I have to do all of this in one day. Oh. Unless, like you guys said, maybe do the chair early. I could do the chair early. The controller I could use right away. We could test it on games and stuff and see how it works. Ugh. Well, let's hope the desk comes on time. I really hope it comes on Wednesday like they're claiming it will. All right. All right, let's go. Holy moly. $2,635.54. One of my biggest purchases ever. Not my biggest, because I bought, washer dryer sets and shit like that before. But all right, here we go. The big purchase. The big final upgrade, the thing I did not upgrade last year, will now be fully upgraded, and it hopefully will save my eyes, because that's really the problem. My eyes have been all messed up badly. Done. Done. What, dude, what a 4-hour odyssey that was. Holy shit. Seriously, man. Well, obviously, I want to say to everyone, thank you for your patience. I did not think it would take 4 hours to shop for all that. But as you saw, we encountered hurdles along the way. And yikes. So, oh, all right. Anyway. Anyway. Hopefully, this will be the final big upgrade. And after this, I'll have such a professional setup that we won't need anything for a long time, right? Seriously. Okay, we have some shout outs to do. Mr. 10 Years did a $20 super chat. Said, can I name the next Pokemon Walmart? What? No. No. You can't name the next Pokemon Walmart. We're not playing Pokemon. I actually don't even know where Pokemon is in the schedule. Okay? But thank you for that. Okay. Someone to the Buck says, Big Cheese Enjoyer. I really liked the marathon today. Hope you'll do a gaming schedule update soon. Be nice to know what games you'll be interested in playing in the future. Usually do one during the Christmas marathon, if I remember. Yeah, I haven't done one in months and months, and I don't even know what games are coming out. I have no clue what games are even coming out in the next month or two. So because of that, I can't say what I'm looking forward to. Like, I know what the first week of December is, and that's literally it. So we do need to do that. You're absolutely right. And we will. We will do that. Okay, guys, well, this has been a monstrously long video. No lie. This is going to take so long to upload. A 4-hour long video for YouTube takes so long to upload. I would be shocked if this is live by tomorrow because it takes so long to upload and then to process. So this might be a record low view video for me, but I don't really mind. Like, you guys obviously helped me out a ton. That's right. Nasty Mandy. Nasty Mandy did a $2 super chat, says, your beehole puckered when you hit buy. Yeah, I was like, oh, oh. But hey, we are going to have, and I say we because it's not just me, it's we, us, right? You're going to be here watching. I'm going to be making content. It's going to be sick. We're going to have like the best setup. It's just going to be such a pain. Like, you're right. I think I should build the chair earlier. Like, the chair comes, I think, Monday. So I think we should build the chair on Monday, even though I can't really use it on Monday. I think that we should build it anyway. So that way we have it, you know, ready to go. And, you know, then, man, I don't even know. The desk coming on Wednesday kills so much. You have to build the desk, build the arms, right? The arms for the monitors, attach them to the desk, unbox the monitor, hook up the monitors, then the speakers. Like, it's so much work. It's going to be like an insane stream, right? Maybe not. You know, maybe it won't be that bad. If I do build the chair earlier, maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, right? All right. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. What a crazy day today was. And thank you so much, everyone, for your help and your support today. Holy moly.